ones that officiated the document, like helped put it out there, and like they're no longer working there, huh?
But that's
Wait, what do you
just
think Perkins Coie?
speculation.
What do you think Perkins Coie did to
It's a
for the
law
Steele
firm. They're
dossier?
going to have people that were higher up above them. They helped to build the Steele dossier.
No.
Put a law firm behind it, make it seem more.
No, they just represented the DNC.
Mm-hmm. Well, the
Steele dossier was really old.
The Steele
when they
dossier
got
was
to
built
that
by
point.
Christopher Steele.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the law firm helped to build the fucking thing. Like, what are you guys going to do? Just ignore
What do you mean
that?
help to build it? What do you mean?
They're the law firm that
Steele
helped
dossier
to
was a thing
create
before it
the
ever even
fucking
touched
Steele
American
dossier.
politics.
When you say that
Also,
they
the
helped
whole
create
Russia
it, what do you
collusion
mean?
thing.
Like,
They
were
helped
they
to create it? That's just a statement I just made. What's wrong with that?
I understand it's a statement you made. What do you mean
Yeah.
by it? What do you mean they helped create
That's what
it?
I
Were they,
mean
like,
by it.
typing
The
out
fucking
Steele
people
dossier?
involved in the law
You guys are
firm were
both
helping out.
on these.
Good God.
Thank you, Doc.
You guys are
What
like,
did
oh,
they
they're
do?
just attacking people for no reason.
What did they do to help create it? Like, what did they do?
What do they do?
They
to
type it
help
out?
create I thought you knew everything about this, Renyol.
Oh my God!
The answer
is already
The answer is nothing.
Please.
The
So
answer
the
is
point
nothing.
would be, they were Hillary Clinton's campaign law firm. Hillary Clinton is known to have helped out with the Steele dossier and the Russia collusion thing. Her law firm is the
How?
reason why the shit got out
my
there,
gosh.
and it was
How?
all fake in the first
No.
fucking place.
Do you think she was like holding hands with Christopher Steele, saying like, "Oh,
Yes,
we're gonna
bunch of
sneak
shit.
in
dude,
on
don't you
hotel
know
bed."
she's about to go on trial over this shit?
Bro, you have no idea what you're
Republicans
talking
are the
about.
ones who
I'm
have
sorry.
the
Held
Steele
to the
dossier
fire
into
over it.
American
Hold
politics.
on. It was getting a little loud in
Yes,
there.
I did a good job, I guess. I don't know.
Let me actually use this moment. I'm going to go ahead and shut down over on the Raging Tomatoes side. I'm dropping the link in the chat. If you're watching YouTube, the Raging Tomato, we're going to move over to YouTube, the Gauntlet. You can either catch the raid, click the link, or if you know where you're going, we'll see you over there. Thank you so kindly. And then I'll read super chats here as well. Oops, hold on. Too many buttons. Stop it. Okay. All right. So, yes, there is a lumberjack landlord, of course, as Ben pointed out. Rinyal, touch your first set of kitties that aren't related to you, and then you're
sad.
allowed an opinion.
Well, you know, I feel like I've touched plenty. I've got like 5 walking around, so I've touched more than a set, I think. So I think my opinion's good.
Fair enough. And of course, a Tootie Bug sending in the Big 10 says, Mater Nation, baby. Lots of tomatoes. We love it when people send tomatoes in the chat. Thank you so kindly, Tootie. We appreciate you. And she also gifted out 5 of those Raging Tomato memberships. Thank you so kindly, and congratulations to you, lucky lottery winners. Backstage, I've got Divine Duke, Cringy Leftist, and Bones of Doom waiting for their turn to get up here. Chat, you know what to do if you want to see them up. All right. I'll hand the floor back over to you, fine gentlemen.
Okay. Well, I got more, right?
Perfect.
Oh, I've got plenty. Go ahead.
plenty
Go ahead,
myself
Trippy.
here.
Go ahead, Trippy.
So Hillary Clinton's campaign people, the fucking Perkins, right? The lawyer Mark Elias, he was the one that hired Fusion GPS,
Wow.
and he's
Was he?
already admitted it in writing. and
Wow.
talked about how
What was that
he
before or
Guy-
after
the
the
guy
world?
who-
built the
wait,
fucking Steele
Hold on,
dossier.
hold on. Wait, are you talking about the guy who hasn't worked for Perkins Coie since 2021?
Oh, it's only 2021. That was 5 years ago.
Wait, so
And-
Donald Trump took
Yeah, only
action
half a
against a
decade,
law
yeah,
firm
true.
for somebody that doesn't even work for the law firm?
Wait. So I guess we should just let Epstein go because his crimes were like 5 years ago too, right?
Yeah,
You know, bring him back to life.
This
and we'll let him
executive
go.
order wasn't targeted
No,
against Mark
what-
Elias. It was
what-
targeted against.
what-
It'd be like if Jeffrey Epstein worked for a bank and then he got fired from that bank and then they targeted
Right.
that bank.
Like I
Well, that
get
doesn't make
that
sense.
you're trying to tell me that they shouldn't go after a firm for not having this guy as a person that works for them anymore, but the
Sounds
other people are
political to
still
me.
working for them. Who gives a shit if it's political or not? They still tried to ruin a guy's
Going after a
reputation and
political
lie about them.
opponent,
That's the
not
First
okay.
Amendment, bro. That's the First
It's
Amendment.
the law firm itself. That
But you just said he was trying to take the First Amendment away, but you went to a protest, you fucking moron. I
He's got a
got you
point.
before you even fucking said a word.
True.
He's got a point
I want to
in there.
talk a couple of things, so that's okay. So I'm glad
like
that
double
Go
speak.
ahead.
It's
Go
like-
ahead, Scratch.
I'm
Go
glad
ahead,
Tripp
Scratch.
was able to answer the question after 2 minutes. On the Hillary Clinton thing, I'm sure they have their best investigator,
take me
Nick
2 minutes.
Shirley, and
I just waited
prosecutor
for the
Lindsay
other thing to
Halligan
happen.
going after that. Okay.
Trippy, can we
Wait,
get
I don't
a
know what we
balloon
mean
for
by.
the
I don't want
libtard?
Rita.
Hold on. Sorry, Scratch. Pardon me for just a moment. It's not you. Just be mindful. We are in open floor, but if somebody is talking and I specifically hand them the mic to talk, please let them talk. Thank you. Go ahead, Scratch.
Yeah, I don't know what we mean by Riddle went to a protest one time, right? Like if Joe Biden started arresting all Republicans who like went out and protested, but then like I don't know, one time one Republican didn't get arrested and we pointed out, I was like, oh my gosh, they're free about like okay, like
So J6.
other people's rights are still being violated just because originals weren't. I don't know what argument we're trying to make there.
So January 6th.
can I
when
ask
you
a question?
Had all those Republicans.
Hold on, I
put in
want to
jail.
go spin. Why is protesting bad per se? Like,
Wow.
like protesting's fine as long as it's legally done, right?
But
You
it's
know,
Absolutely.
Well, not you. I know you. I'm actually Spin. Spin's like, oh, you protested. I'm assuming Ringgold is a law-abiding citizen. Like, we could probably make that assumption. She's at least rich enough to own a computer. So I'm thinking, well, what is your, like, do you have an issue with a protest if it's legal?
No.
If he out there stole a computer after looting it and rioting, maybe I'd have a different opinion. But no offense, I don't think he's throwing stuff through a window and stealing his computer. So, like, what?
No,
What?
Gibbs. I have no problem with protests as long as it is done legally and there is not what I would consider throwing rubber dicks at cars.
Oh.
Okay, that's stupid.
I don't think I did any
You
of
want
that.
to wear a
Spin.
pussy hat. You want to wear a pussy hat.
I
I
wanna
don't
wear
recall
pussy
throwing any rubber dicks at
Yeah.
cars. So am I off the
Oh
hook?
my.
Well, you're part of the woke society.
You never go out and watch, like, the vagina monologues, bro? Never? You
Well,
should
don't
try
blame
Really?
him for their
Yeah.
actions. I mean, he wasn't.
So, okay.
He didn't start it.
He's part of the action.
No,
I
I'm
think
not,
it's
bro.
denied.
I didn't do any of
Read
that.
this shit.
Well,
wait a minute.
we
You
have to be.
disavow,
We have
Renyon.
to
You
be.
disavow.
Yeah, that's
I
the question. Thank you,
disavow.
Clay.
I think it's
Of course it is
the
about-
personally. I think it's the colored hair. Okay, I think it's the dyed hair.
True. I can't
Yeah.
even see the colored hair anymore.
Maybe
Scratch.
you should dye yours there. You got a lot of it there. Maybe you should dye yours. You should read the shit that this fucking libtard
fuck up,
has
Scott.
in this bullshit.
Wait, what do you disagree with?
It's all rhetoric. It's all propaganda.
Wait, what do you
Rogue
disagree
ass
with?
Propaganda. That's all
What
it
do you
is.
disagree with? I did the courtesy of sending you all of the notes that I prepared. What do you disagree with?
Absolutely. You sent me your propaganda.
What do you disagree with?
Oh, he's taken away the rights. Nobody should be
Oh,
deported.
don't worry. Spin
Oh,
will never
man.
actually answer
Wait,
you.
the
He
Spin.
only
How?
insults.
Wait a minute, dumbass. Let me ask you a question. How is it
Ready.
stolen land when the founding fathers that acquired the land are dead?
Wait, wait, real quick? Can you control F in my document and then put stolen land and see how many results there are?
Wait, real? Remember the entire
No
section you have
motherfucking
on
problem. I'm sure
no
I'll
one's illegal
find
until
score.
that?
You
We
wanna-
paid
wait,
for the
yeah,
land.
actually,
We gave them
I'll
a
even help
diamond or
you.
something.
Go beyond the document I sent you. Search my entire obsidian. All of the notes I've ever taken are on this thing. Search stolen land once, bro. Give me
Created
one time that shows up in all of the notes I've ever taken,
This
please.
is your ideology. You're
Wait a
sitting
minute, hold
behind.
on.
You're sitting behind a microphone in mommy and daddy's basement. Have no fucking clue what
Mhm.
you're even talking about.
Spin, I got something
True,
stupid
I-
to
So
say.
January
it's
6th,
obvious.
you
It's
said,
obvious.
wait a minute, shut up, I'm talking.
Yep. mhm.
You said the right hasn't been arrested. Look at January 6th.
Yep.
Why
How
did
many
I say
people
that?
arrested them? Was their First Amendment right taken away?
Wait, you think
That
that
was
their
actually
First Amendment
what
right was
Scratch
taken
said
away?
earlier.
Answer the question,
Do
you
you think
fucking
Do you
13-year-old.
think that their First Amendment right was taken away?
No, it wasn't.
You don't?
But you
Okay,
said
why
it
not?
was. You agreed with it.
I said that the J6ers' First Amendment rights were taken?
You said that they are trying to take the First Amendment away. Do you think that on January 6th, their First Amendment right was taken away?
No.
Well, then you're not a fucking libtard.
Well, they didn't get arrested on January
true.
6th.
I
dipshit.
guess
You're not
not.
a
I guess I'm
libtard.
not a libtard. My
I
bad.
got arrested after January 6th, but how many trials were there?
Many.
Many.
A shitload.
Oh, did
yeah.
they each get one?
I'm calling you out, Ringwald.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, true. I'm exposed,
I'm
not a real
calling you
libtard.
out.
You got me. You got me, Spin City.
Good.
You got me. I'm
I
not a real
know.
libtard. You got me.
No.
I don't want to be
So
any
why
kind
are
of
you up
turd.
here arguing that Trump hates the Constitution
Because he does.
when you agree with it? You're an idiot.
Like, if
I
he
agree
hates
with
the
what?
Constitution so much, then why is he
The
following it?
Constitution.
What's the argument for that? When did I say I hate the Constitution?
You said,
Well, no,
and
he
I
didn't say
quote,
that.
and I quote,
Uh-huh.
Trump is trying to take the First Amendment away.
Correct.
Is that in the Constitution of the United States?
The First Amendment is in the Constitution of the United States. Yes.
You went to a protest, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just one.
Was your First Amendment right taken away?
No.
Then what's your fucking argument?
No, that he's taking other people's First Amendment rights.
Who? Tell me fucking who.
Ramesh Ozturk. I don't know if you were here the whole time. I actually clearly you were. I saw you springing out in the comments. Ramesh Ozturk. You read through my notes document too, hopefully, so you would know that.
I'm still reading the fucking plethora of
You only read through
propaganda.
All right, well, do me a favor.
Well.
Do me a favor real quick.
Hi,
Go down-
phones.
I knew this
I put
one
on my flannel for
couldn't
this.
resist.
In the
I knew
document,
this
Brian
one
Griffin.
couldn't resist.
Why did
do
you
me a
put on
favor.
your flannel? What does that have to do with anything?
He's chilly.
I just got to represent the flannel enjoyers, you know?
True.
Anyway, back to you, fake ass libtard.
Gibbs
Yeah,
wore
yeah, yeah.
a suit for
Hey.
this.
Can you do me a favor real quick? Can you go down in that notes document, go down to the section called 1A and then scroll down to AAUP versus Rubio, findings of fact and ruling of law, and then just read through that paragraph that I wrote and then get back to me, big dog.
And before you do, to be fair to the flannel thing, listen, I also feel very Kurt Cobain like right now. That's why he likes flannels.
Bro, I
Hey,
didn't hear you.
All apologies.
Hold up. I might as well just take off the hair tie
Hey,
here and let my hair
ringworm.
down. It's a
Ringworm.
fucking mess, though, because I've
Get in
been
the back
talking about it all
of that,
day.
like I didn't hear
Bring it.
exactly what you said.
Fuck you guys with your hairlines.
I said go down to in the 1A section, go to AAUP versus
There we
Rubio,
go.
findings of facts and ruling of law, and read that paragraph and then get back to me.
I
Jokes
mean,
on you,
Grass,
Reniel,
he's
he
been
can't
sending
read.
him to read,
Sure, my
so that's
bad.
going to be
Fuck you, Bones.
gonna take a
Shut
while.
up.
There we go. We just dealt with Spin City, bro. He's not going to talk for the rest of the panel because he's going to be too busy reading that paragraph.
I just
Oh,
want to
no.
say,
Oh, no.
Bro's got fucking like DSL but for the brain, man.
This
That's just
little boy
crazy.
don't know me. Okay.
Yeah,
You notice all the left wing people have
Little.
lines in the air?
Wait, Little, are you talking
The
about
high
like
cortisol.
because I'm
Wait,
pretty
wait,
sure I
real quick, are we
just
gonna
by
do a
standing.
handicap? Are we gonna do a handicap? Because we got as far
Bounce
as I
him.
see, we've got 5 handsome leftist. men
Sarah,
on the
bounce that
panel.
asshole.
Duck has a $20 credit.
I'm
Yeah.
rich as
He
fuck
does.
right now. I
Yeah.
got. There's 5 of
Do you
us.
want to
dude. I got-
use? Hold on, Duck. Spin. Do you
Power
want to use
Media
your
right
$20? Duck, God damn it, shut up. Spin. Do you want to use 20 of your 30 to boot, Duck? I could do
Bounce
that.
his ass.
All right. Who would you? Okay. Yeah, I'll just bring up next in line.
Well, no, Duck's got that $20 credit. Wouldn't it be 40?
Yeah. No. It
Oh, I'm
negates
sorry.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, isn't Divine
Or-
Divine's also on the left too, right? I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Or maybe
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
is it 30? No,
Yes,
it would be
maybe.
30.
Oh, okay.
Spin, are you okay with that? Because it still takes the extra 10 for the boot. Don't you still have? No, you don't have the credits from
So think
last
about
time
it.
because you used them.
No, I saved the panel. Remember?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Whatever. We'll leave it wherever we're at.
So we're all in agreement that Hassan Piker should be deported, right?
No, he's an American citizen. He was born
should
in
be
New
deported,
Jersey. Should he?
I thought he was.
mean,
Oh, okay. I thought he
if we're
was
talking
born in
like
Turkey. I'm sorry.
legally, no. If we're talking
I just
about
didn't know. Like I just
like
kinda
morally,
mucking around.
I don't know. I'm so kind of up in the air.
Nah. He's got the right to talk shit and be stupid. It's fine.
I just
We all
wanna
have
say,
that right.
Melania Trump still speaks with an accent, and she's been here like a couple decades. She hasn't assimilated. Okay, I think that's grounds to.
True.
First of all, pretty privilege. I didn't. That's what I'm gonna say about that.
Okay.
Listen, the hot ones get to stay. Haven't you ever seen Ollie G? Come on.
Gibbs could look at a like malformed piece of plastic and call it pretty. You think Melania looks hot? Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Here?
Listen, Papa. Listen.
I do want to
I
say
mean,
how
right here,
kind of
what's
funny
what
it
you
is.
look think looks good, all right? I have a fantastic taste.
Bring me all that it's
three,
funny
four,
that he has a
five,
wife.
six, 7.
from another
Okay.
country.
Well, the funny thing is that this is a panel on Trump hating the Constitution, and of the 8 debaters, there's 7 who agree. That's pretty remarkable. I think that's I think I just is that a victory?
You don't count me in that, right?
Oh, sorry. Okay,
I don't think
sorry.
Trump
I'm missing
hates
2.
the
I'm missing
Constitution.
2.
Count me
I don't
in.
think
But
he
he's
hates
not.
it.
He's not.
And I don't think he's been violating it.
El clown. El
Okay,
clown.
my bad. I'm missing 2.
Divine, what are you thinking?
On what? On the spread that we have currently?
The topic.
Oh,
Trump
no,
hates
anything
the
that hates the
Constitution.
Constitution. Yeah, I agree. I'm a Ren Yeld guy. You know what I mean?
Man,
Guys,
Rinyal,
how
did
are
you
you?
call all of your friends and tell them
No,
to
bro,
come
they
back
just love
you
me,
up?
bro. They love me.
But like Sarah personally said I should come on, so I
I said, come back up your buddy. I
thought Joe
was trying
Cool
to
was here.
find. I was trying to find defense and shield.
That's what I'm
for
saying,
you.
Trippy. I actually looked up.
Bro, you
I
don't
thought Joe
need
Cool
defense.
was here with that laugh for real.
You don't need defense for me. There's only 2 people who even
I have-
disagree.
Trippy, I have refined his laugh.
What
And
you're
it-
doing is kind of duplicitous. Is you're saying,
I
"Oh
wanna
yeah,
sell
he
it.
hates the Constitution," and then you go in here and then you list all these alleged grievances against it, and then upon further digging, every
Alleged.
single time, alleged, and every single time we find out he
Alleged.
follows us and we find out it literally goes back every
where,
time.
where did JCGV Trump go? In
All
this
right,
like
you tell me.
alleged.
I know you got a
You're
whole
like,
bunch.
he
Tell me
hates
where
the
it went.
Constitution,
alleged.
but
Did
he
he
can't do
follow the law
anything.
in,
because of the
like end up doing exactly
Oh,
what it said?
after
Oh,
like pussyfooted for a few
Oh,
months,
wait.
you know,
Wait, after he pussyfooted. Oh, so he did follow it,
Yeah,
though, right? Oh, okay, well then, like,
you know, so like if you like don't do something
I was-
immediately, it kind of looks
I mean,
like
you're
you're like
proving
you
a
know,
point. Is
dragging your
okay?
feet
I
on
mean,
it,
it's framing is what's happening.
He's
It's
like
so
not.
it's
He's like
every president pushes the
not
line.
doing it all that
Every
much,
president
but like
We're
he's
gonna
like,
let them do.
you know what? I'll fucking do it. Yeah, okay, perfect. So it's like, Trump's like, yeah, I'll do it, and then he's just like, all right, fuckers, y'all are staying in the fucking CCOD over there. We're gonna stay there for a few months. I'm gonna like slowly send over a plane for you. Oh shit, oh fuck, oh no, guess can't do it today. Got to get to tomorrow. So yeah, so that's what Trump was doing.
Right. Yeah. See, listen, every president pushes the line of what is constitutional. Listen, we had George Bush with the Patriot Act,
Yeah.
we have Obama expanding it. Like, and then when they get slapped down on other things,
Is
right?
this debate
Every
on?
hold on.
Does
Every
every
president.
president break the Constitution, or is this
I
on
just let you
Trump
talk, right?
hates the
Okay,
Constitution?
All right,
Yeah,
listen.
but you're having a tracking error moment right here. So
Sure.
like,
No.
the topic
You
is
just interrupt
Trump
me
hates
before I
the
can finish my
Constitution,
point here, but that's
not
fine.
other presidents hate the Constitution, not other presidents
Did
are
you
violating
hear
the
what my point was
Constitution.
that I was making?
I'm
You
gonna
didn't
tell.
hear what
I'm
the
gonna
point
tell you
was
this.
making.
I will
Okay,
grant
I'll let you go.
I will grant every potential constitutional violation by every other president, but I don't care because the topic is Trump
Okay, that's
hates the
cool.
Constitution.
That's fantastic. You know what? In the most proverbial sense.
I would grant.
Okay, can I talk? All right, you can keep
Constitution.
going. Like, this is fine. Okay, let me go here. All right. So, and don't interrupt. Just give me like 10 seconds, all right? And then maybe it'll make sense what I'm saying. I'm not arguing that they may or may not hate the Constitution, whatever. I don't give a shit. All these presidents push the line. Here's the argument I made. I'm saying Rinyal is being duplicitous, and it's a very smart way he's being duplicitous when he comes to frame it this way. Because he can say all these things he bitches about, but in the end, every single time, he actually follows the Constitution. And that's the same thing with what you're doing now. You're saying, oh, I don't care about these. Well, cool, you're right. We shouldn't care, whatever. We should talk about what's current. But whenever we're saying what's a threat, and guess what? He's not any more of a threat, and he's ended up following them every single time. And that's what I'm saying. And that's what I was saying from the first start. So you're arguing against ghosts. I don't know why you're arguing against ghosts. You don't even know what my point was, and you kept interrupting me. So I'll take this easy dub. Thank you. Appreciate it. Good win. Nice.
That was like way longer than 10 seconds, by the way. He
Yeah,
said he was going to
it
take
was.
10 seconds. He didn't.
That's
So
because you went for
the
45
Constitution, once
seconds.
again, by the way,
Go
was on whether Trump hates the Constitution. I don't know where we got this idea that the topic is about anything else. But, Gibbs, I will sit here and say that every president has probably violated the Constitution at some point. Yeah, I'll grant that, but that doesn't save you from the prompt.
Listen, once again, I have come in here, been very clear about my take on the prompt. I mean, now, you can keep arguing at a different point than the one I'm making. Or be faithful in doing that, because you've not addressed my point once. Have you? Have you? Okay, what was my point? Can you steel man or straw man my point? Because you haven't seemed to be able to make my point or seem to respond to it. Can you respond to what I'm saying?
So
Yes or no?
every president has violated the Constitution at some point or has tested the boundaries of the Constitution at some point. So it's kind of dishonest to say that Trump is doing it because he's
That's
also
not my
in
point.
your eyes testing the bounds of the Constitution. So yeah, all right, cool.
No, so you actually did miss it. So let me just try real quick. My
Oh,
point
yeah,
was
what was
the
it?
way
Yeah, what was
Rinyal
the
was
thing?
framing it. This is the thing. He's framing it as
okay,
I hate
Rinyal was
the
framing
he
it as
hates
his
the
unique-
he hates the
I see, I
Constitution.
see.
No, that he hates the Constitution and
so
then
it's
gives
like
it
you
like
think
not
that
full
Rinyal
on
is, like,
example.
doing
Oh, he
special
doesn't. Same thing with you.
Gotcha.
You're sitting there every
What's
time we give an
the-
example,
what's the
he ends
argument
up
that
following
there's
it to
a
the end.
special
Just
meeting?
bad framing. It's very intelligent framing. It's
Yeah,
good
what's like
framing,
super
but it's
bad faith
framing.
about this at all? Like, yeah.
So once again, you're still not engaging in my point about this. How you're
like
using
what?
this
So
to talk
yeah,
about
so
things
you know
without
what?
bringing any
I'll
substantive
engage
argument.
with you in really good faith. So what if other presidents done that's on the level of JGB Trump?
How about Obama blowing up a guy? How about Bush doing any of the stuff he did?
Oh,
with
not
the
immigration,
How
not
about
immigration.
no, hold on. You're asking what's on the level. I'm talking about possible constitutional
for
violation when they
immigration.
push the line. And I
That's
brought up a
what
Republican and a
immigration is.
Democrat. So like I'm using two examples right there. We can go further. Like every president has like
sure,
new
sure,
like
sure.
novel
How's
legislature.
how's
They
it
push
a
and they
violation
follow
of
the law
Constitution
of the
to
president of
give
the
those
Supreme Court
Trump?
afterwards.
So how is
They
that
lay out a
I'm
judicial-
curious. What Supreme Court case do I need to look at that's like
How about
has the
Marbury versus
same, like,
Madison?
level of-
Let's do Marbury versus Madison. How about that?
Marbury
We
versus
established judicial
so
review.
we're going like
How about
so
that?
we're not even talking about
I'm just talking. We can go through the beginning. You're missing my entire point.
Perfect.
You're willfully missing it, or you're like not
We've moved
understanding.
away
it.
from modern presidents, by the way. We've moved away from modern
I mean, you just asked. I just went with the very first case because it applied. I can look any Supreme Court case applies. Like you understand that, right? To what I am arguing. Do you get the argument that I'm making? Because it doesn't seem like you do.
Oh, you just think that like I'm special pleading. I have no reason to believe that I'm special pleading here. Or that Rinyal is special pleading either.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I respect the strategy coming on to a live about Trump hating the Constitution and be like, "Yeah, he does. Let's talk about something else." That's a bold strategy.
No, we can do it. We can do it. But here's the problem with what you're doing. It's the way you're framing it, Rinyal. It's the way. This is what you're doing. You're saying you're going, "Hey, okay, he hates it." Right, cool. But what you're really trying to say is you're really trying to talk about the actual ways that he is doing the okay, bro. What is the Jingling Keys thing?
You guys were supposed to fuck in the bedroom, not up here in public.
I don't get it.
Let's go. Time to go.
Yeah, I got it. It's a bad joke.
For
Like there's
the
a substantive
record-
argument. You can just keep ignoring it, but that's fine.
For the
Substantive
record,
argument is something entirely
Spin
different
used
from the
his other credit to
This
be able to
applies.
bring up Clay and drop effigy. So now I've got cringy leftist and effigy hanging out backstage patiently for you. Also, you do still have a dono goal on the move. It's insert coin to continue the show. You've got 45 minutes going. All right, back to you guys.
Okay, maybe this can steer the conversation because I think this is a unique example of Donald Trump having like contempt for the Constitution. Whenever he tweeted out that a massive fraud of this type of magnitude allows for the termination of all rules, regulations, and articles, even those found in the Constitution. Do you think that's consistent with somebody who like values the Constitution to say that we should terminate it to rerun the 2020 election?
What I would say is, if there was actually a fraud at that level and the Constitution is being used against itself, then maybe. Like, I mean, it's like it depends. It's all
the spirit of the
situational.
Constitution.
I mean, listen, the spirit also, I mean, listen, what did Thomas Jefferson say? And he was referencing every like 40 years. The tree of liberty to be watered with all that bullshit, the blood of like tyrants or some shit. And the rest of they argue multiple times we got to change our government. That's literally what the amendment process is for. That's literally like why we have checks and balances. So if one check fails, another one will step in. So you're just arguing about, hey, they say this one thing. And if it's this scenario, then it might be fine constitutionally. But if it's not that scenario, then no. So like, it's not definitive proof. Just like, your argument earlier was it's proof he hates the Constitution.
We don't need to go into the argument earlier. I just want to talk about that.
Well, I mean, I'm just pointing out another dishonest way. Just because you're from corporate culture and you have people sit up straight when you walk in the room doesn't mean you're anti-Constitution.
Very
You
relevant.
said that earlier about Kim Jong. This was your argument. This was your argument. Fine. You said this.
Okay.
I made a
It's his own one, no.
We lower cortisol
Go
to
ahead.
bring Rinyal
This was-
response.
This was
Fucking-
Go ahead,
consistent.
Rinyal. Go ahead, Rinyal.
If this was consistent with the Constitution, why would you need to terminate it, Gibbs?
Why is sitting up straight whenever somebody walks in the room proof that he's anti-constitution? That was also one of your quotes. Let's answer both of those questions. Because what I'm saying, if the Constitution is being used against itself in a manner that's fraudulent and people are doing fraud, then maybe you need to use a different check to make sure it's not subverted completely. That seems to be the implication of what he's saying. Versus
That
what
would
you're
be the-
saying is, if people if you worked in corporate culture and you want people to sit up straight when they walk in, that's Lord, that's proof he's a dictator. That's like the dumbest fucking. Like you see, like the level of substance you're bringing to this, like that's the issue. Like, come
I'm
on.
seeing that not an answer to my question. That's a problem. Why would you need to
It's
terminate the
totally the word
Constitution
answer.
if you wanted? Why would you? If this was
Why
constitutional,
do you
would need
keep
to
straw
terminate it?
manning people? Answer the
on, hold
fucking guy's question, Libby.
Yeah,
Was that directed
ahead.
toward me or Gibbs, bro? Thank you, Spin City. Can you-
That was
Why
not
would you need
towards
to
Gibbs.
terminate
That
the
would
Constitution?
never.
Why
That
would
would
you need
never go against Gibbs.
I answered. I mean, just because you're wanting to dismiss my answer doesn't mean I didn't answer.
What
Just
was
because you
that-
don't
what
like
was
that
the
answer doesn't mean that wasn't an answer.
Can you tell me what the answer was?
Well, okay, but once again, if there's multiple checks and balances, if you say, hey, the Constitution here in this scenario is being subverted by a massive fraud case, and the Constitution is then going to be used to perpetrate that fraud against itself and against the ideals it imposes, then guess what? It might be needed to be subverted. It's all situational, and that might save the democracy, depending on the circumstance. Are you saying there's not a scenario where you might need to go into revolution to protect the Constitution because someone stole it? I'm saying if that's true, then sure. But he might thought that was true. Now I've answered this. Now why don't you answer?
You asked me a question. You asked me a question.
You asked me the question, and I answered. Now my question is, why is it that
you asked me a question to respond? So I'd like to respond to your first question, Gibbs.
Oh, here we go with the running.
Constitutional. You asked, would it be constitutional?
My first question. You answered the first one, and I answered.
Hold on. Let's go ahead and let Rinyard go.
Oh man, everybody.
Hold the fuck on, everyone. Rinyard, do you have a response to Gibbs's answer to?
I want to know about the back
I would love to give a response. I would love to give a response. So the answer is whenever there's reason to terminate the Constitution, you could say that there's justification for a rebellion, but I don't know how you can bend yourself into this pretzel into saying that it's somehow pro-constitutional to terminate the Constitution. So in the case where it's justified to rebel, I would never say that if it's justified to rebel, that's somehow pro the Constitution I'm trying to rebel against. So my question is Donald Trump may think that it's justified to terminate the Constitution to rerun the 2020 election. That's a separate question. But do you agree that he was calling to terminate the Constitution?
I was agreeing that he's proposing all sorts of legal theories. I mean, he said a lot of things.
What do you to terminate the Constitution, Gibbs?
I mean, you can use it. I guess there are all sorts of legal theories, but I don't what are you talking about? And also, you notice he's still running from my question earlier because he said this with a straight face. Right before the started. Run away again. Why is corporate culture wanting people to stand up? Indicative of him wanting to get rid of the Constitution. You said that with a straight face in the same breath as you said these other arguments. So give me a real reason why showing respect when your superior walks in the room at any level is unconstitutional.
What was the quote? When did I say that not adhering? When did I say that not
if you work for somebody and you're a boss,
the president works for me. He works for the people.
You're right, Clay. But does the president have staffers? What I'm asking is in corporate culture. Say the CEO. Hold on, Clay. You're missing my point. No, not the people. These are two separate arguments. Clay, you're missing the whole argument. God damn it!
Why is Admiral Gibbs get the steamroll? Why is Admiral get the steamroll over everybody?
Right.
He's got a lot of hot air to steamroll with, so
Clay, you're missing the whole point. I'm very calm. It's just Clay. Listen, here's the point. Two separate points. And what's happened here is you've let him avoid this one because he said it with a straight face. And you are combining the two. Now, Clay, before you go on, I understand everything you're saying with the people. Cortisol. My cortisol good, baby. Listen, I'm saying
we agree.
What you're saying here is you're going, hey. Yeah, it is. It's great. It's fantastic. It's called peptides. Just try them out. We lost a lot of weight. Do them. They're good for you. And it's called working hard enough that you can pay for your own insurance. It's not pay for your Now, back to Clay, what you're saying. What I'm trying to argue here that you're getting sidetracked with what he's doing is that he's just said with a straight face, this is equal bad. Oh, corporate culture showing respect to somebody you work for. So if I'm talking about a staffer at my company, if I walk in, they better fucking stand up or I'll fire them. If I walk in, if my business partner walks in, you better stand up or at least show them proper respect depending on the situation. He's not talking about the regular people. He's talking about his staffers and his people and showing respect. I don't know why you're trying to construe the two because these are not equal points. And what Rindle's done is subtly coming in and trying to subvert corporate culture and working hard. I understand that y'all want all these maximum welfare kind of states where you don't show respect to anybody, but that's not what I'm about. I'm talking about capitalism. That's what he's doing right here, boys.
That was okay. Can I respond to that?
I didn't know he was doing great.
Go ahead, Renyald. Yeah, absolutely.
So this is just a very direct question. When I brought up I want my people to sit up at attention, what was the context of that quote that I read out? Was it corporate culture? Was that the context?
Where's Donald Trump from? Was he a corporate guy?
What was he referring to? He said, I want
to answer the question. Quit avoiding the question.
Gibbs is
on.
avoiding the question.
Let's-
I'm not avoiding the question. If Trump is from corporate
do
culture. He admired a respectable thing that this country people did there. If he goes to another country where you show respect, like where your staff shows respect, he's going to say the same thing.
Which other country?
He's mad about corporate culture.
Wait, which other country?
He said this about other countries, all sorts of stuff. He
Wait,
says,
which
"Oh,
other
I like the
countries?
way these countries."
What was the country that he
all
said this
sorts of
about?
countries in favor thing. He said all sorts
All
of favorable
sorts of
things about all
countries?
sorts of different countries. He tried.
So-
Listen, have you done sales, y'all? You know,
Yeah.
the first thing you do when you're trying to negotiate is you give them a compliment, a public one. The whole point was trying to build relations to pull them away from China and Russia.
Build relations to
agree
who?
that that's what we do? Oh, was that an
Relations to
attempt
who?
to- With North Korea, we got to bring them away from China and Russia.
Wow, okay. So when Donald Trump
That's what-
said
Look, they're not
that the
going
thing
over
that
there,
he
right?
likes about North Korea is the fact that he likes the way that his people sit up at attention, do you think he's talking about corporate culture?
Yes, I absolutely do. He comes from corporate culture. He wants his people, his staff, to show him respect when he walks in the room. Now he's just complimenting something they do
So
in
when
order to
Donald
talk about a
Trump-
deal.
When Donald Trump said he's the head of the country, he's a strong head, do you think he was talking about his staffers or do you think he was talking about the people of the country?
He was talking about. Are you talking about when he's talking about Kim Jong? I think he was talking about the head
Donald
of the
Trump
country.
said he speaks and his people sit up at attention. I want my people to do the same. He's the
Yeah,
head
he
of the
wants-
country. He's a strong head. So he's talking about the
Yeah,
people of the country and he wants his people to stand.
staff.
He said, I want my people to do the same. He's the head of the country.
Bro, he is the head of the country. His people are his staff, bro. Like he's talking from a corporate language. You're sitting here trying to hold on, this is what you do. You're nitpicking a word. His people. Trump says a million things. He's not going to worry
I'm
about
not going to say I want
You're
my
not
staff
gonna
to
take
treat me like I'm
his
Hitler,
people,
bro.
bro.
I'm not
His
going to say I
people.
want my staff
This
to
is
treat
so
me like
bad faith.
Hitler.
You're nitpicking Trump, who's infamously not careful with his words. He comes from corporate culture. Does Donald Trump come from corporate culture? Yes or no? Does Donald Trump come from corporate culture? Yes or no? The answer is
No.
yes. He's obviously coming from a place of himself where he's coming from his background. And you're sitting here trying to do this destiny bro debate shit where it's like, let me forward, or what's his name? Oh, we'll go on the right. Andrew Wilson semantics. We got to make sure we get every word perfect. Kind of debate. And it's bullshit. It's bad faith. Trump has
Wait,
never
Kim.
been real picky about his
So
words.
let's say that I have a staff under
And you
me,
know
and
it.
I say that I want my staff to treat me like I'm Hitler. Do you think that that speaks to me kind of like being a little authoritarian, or do you think that that...
Bro, you never tried to do sales. It always is better to lead with a carrot than hit him with a stick right off the jump. It didn't work out, and now he's talking about hitting people
It'd be
with
reasonable to say
Like,
that
what
I
are
want my
you-
staff to treat me
surprised?
like Hitler, bro?
Bro, listen, Trump came in talking about cleaning out the swamp. You don't think he's going to talk to all these
Oh
countries
my
and all these other people in the
God,
age? But
bro.
he's going to go in there. He's going to at least go and talk.
locked
But
in,
you
bro.
so
You
bad.
do not have to
You're
defend
literally,
this. He was joking.
You literally
He's
said your
totally
word.
lying, bro.
Your argument. Your argument.
It's the same.
Your argument is the word people when he comes from corporate
Same.
culture.
It's
And most
joking,
of it admit
bro.
that he comes from corporate culture. It's so bad. Like this is what you'll do. You'll narrow in on words because you don't actually have anything of substance. I could come in here and be like, oh, if I say prodigy,
have anything of substance? You wanna talk
you'd be like,
about-
Lordy, he said the wrong word. He's an idiot.
About the
He's
alien.
not
What is that? You wanna talk about J6?
Like, it's so bad faith.
Substance, really?
Yeah, I mean, that's well, this argument's nothing of substance. You couldn't give me one example when he didn't give back.
All right. Well, what is happening right now is Mama actually has some credits, compliments of Toasty Man Bad. And she's utilizing a big old 20 to boot Gibbs. So Gibbs, take your seat backstage. She wants Effigy smooth talking voice up here.
Don't worry, I spelled Gibbs up here, guys. Pictured here. It's an artist rendition.
Said something about Trump wanting his people to stand at attention. That could be anything. That's a very out of context thing, unless you show me the.
Wait,
exact
if I were to say I want my people to stand at attention like the strong head of the country, Kim Jong-un, what do you think I'm referring to if I'm the president of the United States?
Why do you say that he was referring to
Obviously,
Kim
the
Jong Un? Like, what is this from?
Because he was talking about Kim Jong-un.
Because, well, I guess they stand at attention, don't they? Wouldn't you want the military standing at attention when you walked in the room if you were
He
president?
said my people. He didn't say the
That's what
military.
they
He said
do
my people.
anyway.
I really want
His
my
people would
to
be the military. He's kind of the
Why
head
are
of
you
that.
straw manning words? Why?
Yeah, like, why do we have to pick little tiny shits?
Did you
Allow
just
me-
learn? Did you just learn the words straw man, bro? Why
Allow
are you
me
just-
allow me to interrupt for just a moment, gentlemen. Thank you. But Mr. Tom Carpenter sent in the big 50 over in the Cash App, and he said, I just got off a 3-hour Zoom, and Gibbs is raging. He's raging in the cage, hot and bothered. Holy shit. Yes, Gibbs is on the loose. He's on the prowl, but he's warmed up because he just came from Team Fatty's show doing a whole Trump debate over there. So he's
Is Gibbs warmed up?
This is the This is he's going full rounds on this one. Yes, but if you want to,
he's heated up. All right, look at those levels right there.
I just want to say, imagine FDR.
That's the cortisol thermometer,
Imagine
man.
FDR talking about
It's
Hitler,
tough.
being like, the one thing I really like about Hitler is how strong he is, how all his people.
Yeah,
stand
how many?
for attention.
Look at all the people.
Maybe
shouting
I'm
at
talking
you.
to the audience.
Scratch.
I
Scratch,
really like
make
that.
that point.
hold on, go ahead, Scratch.
Maybe
Yeah.
Pad. Maybe you need to go to a dictatorship. I promise you'll come crawling right back.
Why would you want to go to a dictatorship? He already doesn't like it here.
Look,
You're
Gramps,
following-
Gramps.
Scratch Pad.
I'm sorry, you seem to be a little lost. Maybe let somebody else go and try to respond.
No, I'm not
Maybe
lost
Donald
at
Trump
all.
should go to North Korea. He clearly loves how Kim Jong Un is handling it there, so maybe he should go to
You can
North
say
Korea.
that
and
shit all
stop
you
ruining my
want, but
country, bro.
when Joe Biden was like, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black, that definitely wasn't a slip up or anything, right?
Whoa, wait, is this panel called Biden hates the Constitution?
Oh, I know. Now all of a sudden you guys don't support Biden, but you don't
Okay,
support
yeah.
Trump,
Whoa,
but you
wait,
don't
this
support
isn't
this,
the
but you don't
prompt,
support
though.
that.
Maybe
So you just
maybe
don't
I-
support
this is wrong.
anything, and your
It's
main goal
irrelevant.
is to just have something to complain
Is
about.
Trump
Okay.
spelled?
It's irrelevant.
Is Biden spelled
That would
TRUMP
be
now?
the
Did I
woke
miss the memo?
No, see, that's the thing about you
Go ahead.
motherfuckers. You sit there and you don't support anybody so that you have a perfect chance to just complain all the fucking time, and that's all you want to do. So go ahead and complain.
Yeah.
Effigy.
And
Excellent
it's
second analysis.
bullshit, ain't it?
Election to
Excellent
something
second
that's
analysis.
over 4 years old. What?
Effigy, these are kids, okay? They have no idea what they're even talking about. They get on Talk of the Tick, and they just love to listen to that.
Great. The boomer
Wait,
is
Sin
talking.
City,
Holy
Wait,
shit.
They don't know.
Did you read
Hold
my?
Hold on. Let Spin finish.
I was trying, but ringworm up there. I need you to recite 8 U.S. Code 1325. This is my area of expertise.
Go ahead.
Don't look it up. Don't look it up.
You want me to memorize the U.S. code?
Yeah, absolutely. Your notes are stellar. It's good to use Chat GPT.
Why do you think I take?
No, don't make them memorize anything. He
Why do
wants
you
to
think?
call Trump
Why
a
do you think?
dictator.
Why do you think I take notes? It's because I'm not keeping all of this off the top of my memory. You could go ahead and read it if you want to engage in good faith, but since you clearly didn't read my
No, I asked you a
you didn't
question.
watch the beginning, I have a strong feeling.
Like I'm going to ask you the next question. What is fascism? What's
What
fascism?
are we doing? What are we doing?
Fascism is when somebody is bad. Okay, can we talk about the Constitution now? Or?
Typical.
Wait,
Get
can we talk
on
about
the
the Constitution
wait,
now, or?
Wait,
Spin,
can I-
I have a very important question.
Hold on.
I
Hold
have
on.
a-
Go ahead, Rinyal. Hold on. Go ahead, Rinyal.
Spin, did you read the part of my notes about AAUP yet, or are you still procrastinating?
I'm still going through your propaganda. It's making me throw up in my
just
mouth.
wondering. I was just wondering. Okay.
Very honest.
Maybe at this rate,
Can
he'll
I
get
ask a
past the first
question real
word.
quick?
No.
Yeah. Go ahead, Bones. Go ahead, Bones.
So, Spin City, is the prompt Trump is a fascist or Trump hates the Constitution? I'm curious.
Oh no, I was just trying
Who
to
knows? You
see,
can't read the prompts.
see what propaganda
True, you can't
from
read.
Talk of the Tick that he's getting.
So he's
Well,
not
luckily
answering.
it's all
So
in my
for the
notes.
audience
You can
who
just read
can
it.
read, who's
Do
able
you
to
have a Talk of
understand
the Tick account? Are
words,
you
it
monetized
is
on there?
Trump hates the Constitution, not Trump is a fascist. So if you want to go to start a live and start talking about whether Trump is a fascist, you're more than happy to go do that on your own, Spin. But until then, we're going to discuss the prompt that Grignard prepared for, and we're going to discuss the prompt.
Oh
from there.
no, he's prepared because he's talking about immigration. That's
Yeah,
where
I grant
that's where
that.
I am.
How do you
mean that he was prepared?
educated.
Talking about the Constitution, actually.
I'm happy. Wait, I'm happy to talk about the Constitution. We can talk about.
We're
it's a
talking
policy.
about the
No,
Constitution.
we can talk about how it's a policy of Donald Trump's administration.
Listen, scratch my ass.
Fourth Amendment.
Shut up, you big boy stuff.
Violate the Fourth Amendment rights of U.S. citizens and immigrants here by arresting them without probable cause.
Oh,
True.
for fuck's sake! Sorry, there's the Talk of the Tick again. There it is.
He can't
True.
address
I have to agree on this one.
He's fucking lying.
Anyway, dude,
This motherfucker's
Spin.
talking a tick for
No,
sure.
you know what? You need
He gave you a
fucking
completely
break with the
cogent
fucking
argument, something I
scratching my
have
ass.
never heard you do in the
Scratching my
history of
ass.
you being on this show. He gave you a completely valid and
Scratch, suck
cogent
his
argument.
ass.
Like, come on.
Something here
Deal
was
with-
cogent.
deal with it,
Economy,
but
I
don't
love
do
a
this
response
insult
anytime.
bullshit.
I'm waiting. Okay?
I'm waiting for people to shut the fuck up.
Am I on the wrong channel?
I'm waiting
Go
for you
ahead,
to read the
Ben.
fucking notes that I sent you,
I'm
big
just
dog.
playing.
Go ahead, Spin. Go ahead.
So you're one of those morons that think that they need a warrant to go arrest somebody that is in this country illegal. You are one of the biggest morons in the world.
Spin, you might want to
You're one
familiar
of those
yourself.
morons that thinks that
you might wanna familiarize
Hold on. Spin, do you believe that we have the constitutional right to our due process laws and which would kind of include, having to have probable cause or a warrant to arrest somebody?
My answer to that is this. Everybody that is an American citizen has a right to due
How do you determine
process.
that?
Even though the illegal invaders that came across my border have no right to due process, but they get it. It is a courtesy. It is a courtesy. I know this for fact. Everybody has their little hearing in front of a magistrate. They are shown and proven to be in this country illegally,
Right.
and they are deported.
So due
They are
process.
held in custody. Put your little fucking,
process.
little fucking
It
talk-
really is a
Oh, that's
courtesy
a
because
blessing.
those
I'm
people
requesting
already
a
broke the
one-
law
I'm
by being in
requesting
the
a
country
one-
illegally. Hello.
In city. Illegals don't get due process, but also I'm going to explain how illegals get due
I'm
process.
going to explain
Wait.
to
All right, everybody wants to talk at once, so I'll
Please.
talk money. Way's philosophy comes in with a big 5. Says Spin didn't catch the memo. Real
Whoa.
conservatives keep their cap bill forward. Spin, what say you, sir?
Ooh.
I don't think I've ever seen your hat backwards.
Nope. I have to see my competition, but it's not real competition tonight. Trust me.
He knows how to use his
Ooh.
ball cap to protect his eyes from the sun.
Oh, shots
This is
fired.
why I
Okay,
said center.
let's try to
Can
go
I
one at a
finish
time. I'll
my
hand it to.
answering?
Well, let me hand it to Scratch because I know he was trying to chime in on something.
You purposefully
Go ahead.
I was
wrong.
going to originally make an argument. So
My ass
it seemed
before the
to get
night's
people
over.
confused, right? I never specified whether they need a warrant or not. In fact, and I know Spin doesn't understand immigration law, so I didn't expect him to understand this. Under 8
That's
UC,
right, because you're not
under
fucking
8 UC 1357, immigration officers are allowed to arrest without a warrant as long as they have probable cause of them being an illegal alien, and as long as they have probable cause of them not being able to obtain a warrant before the suspect will flee. But in both cases, they need probable cause. What I said wasn't that they needed a warrant, but simply that to do the arrest, they need probable cause, and they don't have that. Greg Bovino specifically said that they only need reasonable suspicion, not probable cause, to arrest somebody. And
What do you
as the
think
Supreme
probable
Court has
cause
said,
is?
in cases like Ponce v. United States and Vasquez v. known to be recent, and reasonable suspicion can only be used to temporarily stop somebody briefly. To do an arrest, you need probable cause, as is laid out in the Fourth Amendment.
And
I think
guess what?
probable
And
cause
guess what?
process
Whenever
works.
they cannot prove that they have the legal right to be here, what do you think they should do with them?
Wait,
Let me-
how do
let
they
me-
prove
let me help
whether
you out.
they're legal?
Let me help you out.
I can't
Spin,
hear
spin,
scratch
spin,
my
spin.
ass. So
Let me do this. Let me do this. How do you think the probable cause process works, Scratch?
very good one. I yield to Clay.
Okay, there's a couple of ways it could work, right? So number one, what could happen is that an officer sees someone on the street, right? And this is allowed now. They look Hispanic, are speaking Spanish. They're like saying outside Home Depot. They build up enough reasonable suspicion to go over to that person. They briefly stop that person. They ask them. They inquire about their immigration status. They might ask for certain documents. If they're not able to obtain those documents, if they're not able to give them, that would then build probable cause for that person to then be arrested. And then obviously they would go through civil procedures to see if they're illegal or not, and if they can. Or
Sounds to me like reason. Hold on, spin. Wait.
Hold on, let Clay go.
I'd be like-
Let Clay go.
Let me do this.
That they could potentially
Let me
build
do
probable
this.
cause for
Hold on,
reasonable
Scratch.
suspicion to arrest somebody.
So the reasonable suspicion, that's the Terry stop, essentially, right? It's the stop and frisk, right? So essentially at that point, they've been detained, and then all it takes at that point is an investigation, and then who writes the probable cause?
The officer at the time.
Exactly. So the same person that's doing the detainment does the same thing, except for this time he's just writing a statement. Sounds to me like reasonable suspicion is all he fucking needs.
No, all
Well,
you need.
no,
Oh, wait.
you need to make the probable cause
No.
determination after the reasonable suspicion.
Yeah,
arrest,
that's
you need
it.
probable
That's it.
cause.
That's all you have to do. You have to
Oh,
make
wait,
a probable
yeah,
cause
You need to
statement.
make the probable
That's
cause
it,
determination.
right?
You can't
So
just
I
take
have
somebody
reasonable
in.
articulable suspicion that you've committed a crime. That's crossing the border illegally, and I write it down. That's fucking it.
No, no, no,
It's the
that's
literal
not-
difference
Wait,
between
wait, so then that would be
detainment
wait,
and
that's
arrest.
probable
at that point.
cause.
So the written
Oh,
fucking
he's
statement.
confused, Clay.
That's
You're
the-
so
Bro,
confused.
I get it. I get
That's
it. No, I'm not
probable
fucking
cause.
confused, bro. I know
Wait,
exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. I literally
Supercalifragilistic
know what the fuck I'm talking
expialidocious.
about. I
In
deal
United
with it
States-
regularly. I'm a
United
First
States
Amendment
state-
auditor, okay? I deal
saying
with
that.
this shit.
In
It's the
United
fucking
States-
terrorist
First
law. It's
Amendment
the
law,
fucking
yes.
problem in
That
this
makes you
fucking
an expert
country.
on immigration law,
Like
yes.
these
United
fucking
States-
libtards don't fucking understand.
Clay, calm down, Clay.
These
In the United
libtards
States,
don't
Clay,
understand.
calm down.
You don't fucking
Clay,
understand.
calm
Scrap.
down.
Go
In the
ahead.
United States v. Home, the Supreme Court explicitly says, right, to do any further detention beyond stopping them, according to what their immigration says, they need probable cause to do any further detention, right? And that is an arrest at that point. So after the reasonable suspicion to do the arrest, any further detention beyond that, they need probable cause. Do you agree with me?
To do further detention? No. No, absolutely not.
Why
They can extend the stop.
Wait, then
They
why,
can
wait,
absolutely
wait, why
extend
does
the
Supreme
stop.
Court, wait. Are you
To
disagreeing
do
with the Supreme
further
Court?
investigation.
Are you disagreeing with the Supreme Court?
You don't realize that? They can
Are you
detain you all the
disagreeing
way
with
to
the
the
Supreme Court,
dungeon?
Are you
You don't
disagreeing with
realize
the Supreme
that.
Court?
Hey, guess
Are you
what? They can
disagreeing with the
detain
Supreme
you all the way to the fucking dungeon. That's why it's
Are
called
you
a
dis-
detention center.
You acknowledge that the Supreme Court explicitly says, right, in United States v. Home, that to do any further detention beyond a temporary stop, they need probable cause.
You would need probable cause, but what
Okay,
does that
so
actually
when-
fucking
when
mean?
these ICE
What does it
officers are
actually
going
fucking
around and
mean?
arresting people and
What does it
arresting people
mean?
without reason-
What does
without
it
probable
mean?
cause, then it's against the Fourth Amendment.
What does probable cause mean?
Probable cause that they're in the probable cause that they're in the country illegally.
No, probable cause means a written fucking statement. Oath or affirmation. Sworn by oath or affirmation. That's probable cause, correct?
No, it's the totality of the
Yes.
circumstances.
Read the
that
Fourth
lead
Amendment
officers-
again, then.
No, the totality of
Yeah.
the circumstances that lead the officers to believe that.
No,
But
that's
you- doesn't
that's
matter.
Graham
You
versus
acknowledge
Connor.
the fact.
That's
You
Graham
acknowledge-
versus
you
Connor. What
acknowledge
are you
the fact.
talking about?
You
No,
acknowledge-
listen.
You acknowledge the fact. You acknowledge the fact that they need probable cause to do an arrest, correct?
Listen, probable cause, all probable cause is a fucking written statement. That's
They
why
need-
when you
they
get your
need probable
your
cause.
arresting report, there's what's called
They
a
need
probable
probable
cause
cause.
statement
They-
on that
they-
fucking arrest report.
They need probable
God, you're
cause.
fucking doofus.
Do they need
You're a
probable
fucking
cause to make an
doofus.
arrest?
You
Yes or
don't
no?
understand the difference between a
Do they need
detainment
probable
and an
cause?
arrest. And it's literally this.
Do
It's
you
a
need
written
probable cause?
fucking statement.
Do you need probable cause to make an arrest? Yes or no?
Yes.
So when Greg Davino, the head of ICE, right? The head of the CBP in
Mm-hmm.
leading these ICE and CBP operations in Los Angeles, in Chicago, and then what else? In
Are you gonna
LA.
argue the
In LA says that they don't
That's
need
where you're
this,
gonna argue
they
the
don't
actual
need probable cause.
constitutionality.
Wait, can I finish? Said that they don't need probable cause, so they don't need probable cause to make an arrest. They only need reasonable suspicion. He is in violation. That statement is in violation of the Fourth Amendment, correct?
Say it a little slower.
When Greg Davino explicitly says we don't need probable cause to make an immigration arrest, we only need reasonable suspicion, that statement he's making, and he's the head of these agencies, is in violation of the Fourth Amendment, correct?
No.
But
They
you
call
just
it a little
wait,
arrest.
who
They
need
call it a
probable cause to
little
make an
arrest, dude. It's called Terry versus Ohio. It's a
Oh my
detainment.
God, bro.
You literally
Oh
go
my
to Terry
God.
versus
Oh my
Ohio,
God.
and the
Wait, I
detainment
can't-
is called
yeah.
a little
I
arrest.
can't- wait,
It's a
I'm
mere
sorry you can't
inconvenience,
interrupt me. I'm sorry you
retard.
can't
You
interrupt me.
can't even fucking understand
already
the
said-
difference between a
you already said
detainment
that
and a
they do an
fucking arrest.
You already said to do an
It's
arrest.
called
That's-
a little
you already-
arrest. Yes,
It
it's
doesn't-
called a little
Clay,
arrest.
Clay, it doesn't
Yes,
matter.
it's called a little
It doesn't-
arrest.
Clay, it doesn't matter because in POEM, the
It
United
does
States.
fucking matter.
No, it doesn't.
It
because
does
in
fucking
POEM, the
matter.
United States,
The fuck
they
are you
don't even
talking
say
about?
arrest. They
Doesn't
say
matter
any
what the
further.
fucking
They say
law
any
is?
further. They say
Doesn't
any
matter what
further
the case
detention.
precedent is.
They say any further detention beyond the initial stop using reasonable suspicion needs probable cause, not arrest. So it doesn't. You can call it whatever you
Then
want.
why
dude.
the fuck did he
Beyond
stop me in the
initial
first
stop,
fucking place?
according to
Why
the
did he
Supreme
stop
Court,
me in the first
beyond-
fucking place?
according-
Why did he
according to
stop me in the
Supreme
first
Court,
fucking
wait,
place?
You can keep
Let's
disagreeing.
assume that it's me. Let's
You can
assume
keep
that it's
disagreeing
me.
with the Supreme Court, but according to the
Let's
Supreme
assume
Court,
that it's me. Why did he
Okay.
stop me in the first fucking place?
maybe you looked Hispanic and you were speaking Spanish outside of
Okay, so reasonable articulable suspicion. Now, as
Yeah.
soon as he writes it down, it's called probable cause.
No, it's not.
Signed by oath or affirmation. That's literally all it fucking is.
I don't care, bro. That's not what.
You don't
no.
care. Exactly. That's my fucking
Bro,
point. You're
that's
a
not
retard.
true. It doesn't
think
even
it's-
matter, dude. It doesn't
I
matter
mean,
when
like-
the heads of these agencies themselves are saying we don't need.
You don't care about the Constitution
How does
enough
it
to
matter?
actually
what the
You
heads of-
need
Scratch.
to go
Just
back
square
to
this.
Talk of the
Scratch.
Tick and look
Holy
up Terry
fuck.
v. Ohio.
Ohio.
I would just
You
like
need
to. I would just
find
like
all
to square
the
this.
videos so you
I think you
understand what
retard.
moron you really are.
Based
So,
on
Go ahead.
like 3 of
You're
those
working
words, that
mic,
was
by
super
the way.
based.
Anyways,
Wait, hold on.
yeah.
Buzz,
So the difference
please,
between like
please,
reasonable.
sorry.
Sorry, my bad.
Go
I
ahead. Go
love you
ahead.
so
Bone.
much.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay,
So the
Elaborate.
difference between reasonable suspicion and probable cause, we can take like the allegory here a little bit further. Let's say that reasonable suspicion in this case would just be like Mexican standing outside of Walmart speaking Spanish. The probable cause would then come from the officer like kind of approaching them and asking them, "Hey, do you guys like live around here? Do you guys have an American citizenship?" And they're unable to produce those documents. That gives them probable cause to arrest them on the bounds of immigration.
What the fuck are you talking
Yes,
about? So
no, it
yes, it
doesn't.
does.
No, it fucking doesn't.
Yeah,
bro.
I mean,
that
if
is
they can't prove that
is
they're
quite literally
legals,
the
then
difference
yeah,
between
it does.
So
probable
if I don't
cause.
provide
Don't-
my
don't just
documents,
attack
white
them.
papers 9 says Bones of Doom. Bob's of Doom, the fucking retard.
I
would just
think
like
you
to
have
swear-
it, Greg.
I would like to.
All
swear-
right.
There's
Way's
amendment on it, by the way,
philosophy
but not a
comes
Fourth
in with
Amendment
the
operative.
Way's philosophy comes in with the Big Ten. Says if Spin has no competition, then maybe Duck is at this level.
Duck is at a fucking stupidity level with his Buddhist atheist bullshit. So no, Duck would never be at my level. Thank you.
Oh goodness.
Penn City's like a scratch
Oh,
record. He's got his
goodness.
stutter a
Down
little
that
bit
low.
there.
And oh wait, where'd Scratch go?
Rest in peace, Scratch.
Well, maybe
man,
cringy. His it's funny with the glasses. Can Scratch or maybe Cringy cite the source of the comment where he said an official said probable cause is not required, please? He said that multiple times and I can't find it anywhere. Any thoughts to that, Cringy, since you've been hanging backstage?
Sure, it should just be in my notes doc. Do you want me to just
I
drop
can
the link?
provide it. I can provide it.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Well,
That's note stock shit. Why can't you guys hold any of these beliefs on the top
Hold on,
of your
hold on,
souls
hold
and
on.
you notes?
Here's the direct quote.
Hold on. Go ahead with the quote, please.
Here's the direct quote. I'm just wondering how we square this, right? So Greg Bovino says, quote, "We need reasonable suspicion to make an immigration arrest. You notice I did not say probable cause, nor did I say I need a warrant. We need reasonable suspicion of illegal alienage that's well grounded within the United States immigration law." That's the direct quote. I put the quote back, or I put the source back in the backstage. I'm just wondering if you agree that you need probable cause to make an arrest, and then Greg Bovino says you don't. How is that not a signaling of a violation of the Fourth Amendment?
The court has already decided this. It's Terry v. Ohio.
How does Terry v. Ohio say that you do but don't need like these two statements are literally contradictory? You cannot hold, it is not logically possible to hold both of these opinions.
That's what I'm telling you.
It says that you do and don't need probable cause. That's what Terry v.
You
Ohio
don't need
says.
probable cause to
Oh
make
my
a
God.
detainment. It's called a little arrest.
An
It's a mere
arrest.
inconvenience. It's a stop and
arrest.
frisk.
Wait, Rinyal,
arrest.
Clay doesn't know what
So
a
you agree that
contradiction
you
is.
need
You're gonna have to
probable
break that
cause.
down.
You agree that probable cause in order to make an arrest, in order to make an arrest, in order to make an arrest, you need probable cause. If you say retard 5 more times, maybe you'll be right. So you need probable cause to say arrest,
Want me
right?
to
To
bring
be
it up?
arrested,
Okay,
you
I'll
need
look it
probable
up.
cause, right? In order to be arrested, you need probable cause, correct?
Okay, let me clear this up. Let me clear this up for you.
Oh,
liberal.
here we go.
I'm sure you're gonna
Guarantee
do a
you
great
won't.
job at it. Oh my God, let's hear
Guarantee
Spin
it.
City try and clear this up. I'm sure he's gonna do a great job.
Their probable cause, if you do not need probable cause to detain someone, you do not. It is.
Are you not
it is
listening?
a fact of law.
Arrest.
You're not
Arrest
talking
somebody.
about an
Arrest.
Hey,
There
Jesus
you go.
Christ!
Clay, would you mind reading Tom Carpenter's $10 dono, please?
Sure. It says that makes sense because 8 USC 1357A says that reason to believe is required, which is close, but is not probable cause. Correct. So the probable cause standard is set in motion by your Fourth Amendment. However, with Terry v. Ohio and subsequent Pennsylvania versus Mims, Atwater versus Lago Vista, other court cases have subverted your rights because they call it a mere inconvenience. Oh, it's just a little
If they
arrest. We're just
subverted
gonna
your rights, then it's unconstitutional.
investigate you and hold you here. That's called an arrest. When you arrest somebody's motion, that's literally stopping you. So yes, that's actually why the law, the statute, the code, the ordinance is now written around Terry versus Ohio. They call it reasonable articulable suspicion.
So
Thank
you
you,
do. So
Claire.
you're telling me that you do not need probable cause to make an arrest. That's the statement that you're making to me as a
in
First
theory,
Amendment
yeah,
auditor.
in theory, because essentially what I call a detainment,
In theory or
what
in
you call a
practice?
detainment is an arrest. Essentially, it's an arrest. It's still a fucking
The problem here is that Clay is
Detention is an
Clay is
arrest,
stating what something is happening in reality when they put two different words in it. So a detainment is something that they use to further their investigation. You are not technically under arrest, but you're obviously detained and can't go about your way, can't do whatever you want anymore. So is it the same as being arrested? Pretty much. Pretty much.
Do you drive a car, Ringworm?
But it's not the
Do you
same.
drive a car, Ringworm?
Yeah, I drive a car.
Or do you Uber and Lyft everywhere? Like you're
I drive people around in my Uber. I drive people around in my Uber. That's how much I drive cars.
Okay, have you ever been stopped for a traffic stop?
Spin City must have a very sad
I
existence.
perfectly adhere to all of the laws.
Shut up.
Hold
I
on,
perfectly
hold on.
adhere to all of the laws. I've never been stopped.
Okay, so would you be in agreement that if you get pulled over, that's an inconvenience, right?
Yep.
It's an inconvenience. You're being detained, right?
Yep.
Not necessarily.
It's an inconvenience, yeah.
Even
Bones, now you sound like a moron. Shut
You're
up.
getting stopped, you're getting told what to do and stuff.
Amazing.
Like, yeah, I would say.
So,
it's an inconvenience.
since you've never been pulled over, have you ever been stopped by the police for anything?
No, I'm a perfectly
He's got
law-abiding
white
citizen.
privilege.
All of the police loves me. Yep.
Oh,
Has
yeah.
your grandma, your mama, your brother, your sister ever been stopped and given a ticket?
Nope, they're all law-abiding
That's why
citizens.
Mama wears those short, low-cut tops.
I can't even fucking deal with that
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
We understand that on December 2nd, there was a
I don't
preliminary
care about
injunction
December
barring
2nd.
ICE from doing this exact same thing. The judges agree with us. Do we acknowledge that? That there's a preliminary injunction preventing warrantless arrests in DC from ICE agents doing warrantless arrests? We understand that because they're using reasonable suspicion instead of probable cause. There's literally a preliminary injunction in place because of what we're saying. Or do we not
That
acknowledge
stopped
that?
anybody from being deported, right?
Okay, W. Cool.
Why
We're
are
the
you
retards.
even-
I just want to make sure that we remember that we're the retards, even though there's a preliminary injunction agreeing with us and prohibiting the
Right, by
policy
people who
from
have
ICE.
said that they
Yeah,
are
true.
literally active judges. Yeah. Activist judges
When did
who
Judge-
have
when did
admitted
Judge-
they're the ones who
hold
are
on,
trying to
Tricky.
stop all the things that Trump is doing, but that's fine.
When did Judge House say that she's an
all legal
activist judge?
then.
When did
See,
they
this
say?
is
When
part
did
of
the
the
judge in this
destruction
case?
of the fucking
When did the
Constitution, right?
I'll be-
judge
I'll
in
be-
this case say they were an
Hey,
activist
hold
judge?
on,
should be
just a
partisan.
second. Just a second. I have to step away for just a second for an emergency. Ben, you're in charge.
Okay,
Ben
Ringworm.
Balderson.
Ringworm.
Ready.
So, I've been stopped by the police. They pulled up behind me with their little red and blue flashy little lights. What do you think would happen if I didn't stop?
Get to the
Probably
fucking
get
point. Jesus.
chased.
Shut up, Effigy.
Probably get chased.
Oh, I'd be chased. And what would happen then?
You'd crash and die or get stopped by the police.
Oh, okay.
You would have
So,
a felony for running
would you
from the
agree?
police.
Would you agree that those red and blue lights mean to stop? Right.
Yep.
That would be an inconvenience, correct?
Yep.
Do they need? Does a police officer need probable cause to stop you?
To stop you? No. To arrest you, he does.
Oh, for fuck's sake! You are the biggest dumbass in the fucking
Okay, Spin
world
City.
right now.
I engage in that.
God.
Okay, so
I got
if
you.
I go down
I
in my
just put
basement
you
and I grab a bowl of cereal. Is that going to satiate my hunger, Spin City?
If you grab the bowl of cereal,
Yeah, and I
not
ate it.
grabbing
Would
the
that
bowl of
satiate
cereal,
my
but if
hunger?
you eat it.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
That
I
would-
just wanted to do a
okay.
line of questioning too.
Right?
Both of them were equally relevant, so I just wanted to make sure that we could both agree.
No, what my question is, okay, let's break it down even more. I'm walking up the sidewalk and I'm
Just get arrested with no
Okay,
problem.
I'm sorry. Spin's been
Friend.
Okay,
talking
you're
for quite a
walking down
while
the
here.
sidewalk,
I'm just
and I
going to
pull
actually.
you over.
I'm just going to interrupt.
With my purple
Spin.
and green lights.
Hey, cringy, shut the fuck
Let's see
No,
if
no,
it's
I am.
only like two of y'all talking at
up.
once.
I'm trying, Ben.
Sorry.
Spin, I don't like. What are you contesting here? Even.
This
Around.
moron thinks that they need probable cause to stop you.
No, so he.
That's
didn't say
not what I
stop.
said. I said
Spin,
explicitly
no,
not that
no,
a billion
Spin,
times, Spin City.
if you
You're
were-
just
so
not
Spin,
listening. Turn
Spin.
the fucking hearing aid up, big dog. I didn't say to stop you. I said to arrest you.
So Spin, let's try to track better. He said
They
arrest.
do not need
said arrest.
probable cause to
So Spin,
arrest you.
Did he say arrest
No.
or did he say stop?
We were talking about detainment.
Did he say
Brendan.
arrest or did he say stop, Spin?
We weren't. We were talking about arrest.
Oh, for
Did he
fuck's
say
sake!
arrest or
Hey,
did he say
were
stop?
we talking about fucking detainment?
Okay,
Or,
so
or-
Spin, I'm going to hold your hand through this. The next two words that
You don't need to hold my
the next
hand.
word
I'd
that
never
comes out
hold
of your
your
mouth
hand.
is either going to be he said arrest or he said stop. Which one?
I think the word was detainment.
No.
Because
he
that's
said
what I heard.
No, he said arrest. So okay,
I brought up the
as
Greg
we know that
Bovino
Trump hearing
quote.
aids, now that you understand it, he said arrest. I think we can perceive the argument. Go ahead. Reno.
Okay, I concede the argument. He didn't win shit. He's not going to win.
I concede, but I didn't lose.
Okay,
Okay,
but if you just concede,
I
you take the
concede
concession,
that I misheard
That's
or
fine.
mistook what was said. I'm sorry. That fucking happens in life.
Mm-hmm.
Just like you. You were
It
mishapping.
happens a lot with you, like an unhealthy amount.
Yeah.
Go
Who do
play
you
with
guys,
iPhones.
Rinald, who did you support in the last election?
I
Random
voted for
question.
Kamala Harris. It was the easiest option of my life. It was the easiest decision I've ever made.
Hey, let's go.
Okay, I think that pretty much
take a
ties
bet on
it. Like we
Democrat
can't really
vote,
listen to
Tyler.
this guy at all because obviously he doesn't pay attention to the candidate.
Right.
True,
yeah.
yeah.
You guys
Yeah,
sitting
yeah,
here
while she
basking
was,
in the
um,
glory of the second term, right? Just
it's
basking in all the
trippy.
fucking gold.
Oh, it's
Is
funny
that
to
right?
watch you guys
Goodness,
trip
that
out over
goodness.
Yeah,
nothing.
hold on,
Like,
it's
you
kinda
guys
rich,
take some
though.
shit that every president has done, and then you go, since Trump did it, it's bad.
Wait, when
Trump
did
Yeah,
did
it's
it.
kinda rich.
wait,
It's
hold
only a
on,
little
hold on.
through
Kamala
When did
Harris.
Joe Biden pressure the vice president to choose the winner of the 2020 election? When did that happen?
I don't even know when Trump did it because you said that, but I don't
2020,
see any
buddy.
proof.
In
for it.
thought it was gonna be
2020.
Kamala
It
who
happened in
invaded.
it happened in
Oh,
2020.
yeah. Because what? Because what's
Oh
his
my
fucking nuts
God.
was the vice president in 2020.
Jesus.
Mike
he wasn't.
Pence?
He wasn't the vice
Yeah.
president in 2020 at all. Like
Mike-
because
Mike
Trump
Pence
wasn't the
was?
president.
Mike Pence
Mike
was?
Pence,
He
the guy
pressured
who
the vice
fucking like
president?
turned his back on Trump and flew around in a helicopter with
What
fucking
did he
Nancy
do to turn his
Pelosi
back
during
on
January
Trump?
6th.
Oh,
What did he do to
The
turn
guy
his
who
back on Trump?
single-handedly
Yeah, Mike Pence,
saved
the guy
fucking
who,
republic from
What did he,
insane
what did he
people.
do to
Hold on,
wait,
hold on. I'm trying to
Trippy,
talk
what
to
did
one
he
guy
do?
here.
Trippy, what did he do to turn his back on Trump?
I just said he was flying around in a helicopter with Nancy Pelosi on January
After being evac
6th.
from the Capitol, bro?
Yeah, he was hanging out with her. Plus, he was the first person that Trump ever did his little Riri impression to was Mike Pence. But y'all
W?
forgot about that when it was suddenly a journalist who had a physical issue. All of a
So
sudden,
in
it
the
was Trump's
Eastman-
making fun of a handicapped guy. But when he did it to Pence, there was no problems, huh?
In the Eastman memo, when it says VP Pence opens the ballots, determines on his own which is valid, asserting the authority to make that determination under the 12th Amendment, it is his alone, and then he unilaterally certifies the slates, and then Trump wins. Do you think I mischaracterized that as Donald Trump pressuring the vice president to choose the winner of the election?
The vice president had nothing to do with who won. And you know that.
Donald Trump is arguing that he did.
Yeah, well, he didn't. So what?
Sure. So if Donald Trump
Oh
is
my
saying
God.
that Mike Pence should exceed his constitutional authority, what does that sound like, Trippy?
I don't know. What does it sound like when they
Sounds
find
like a
that
violation
there
of the
were
Constitution to me,
literal
big dog.
foreign election interferences in Pennsylvania, Georgia, Michigan, and Wisconsin? But we're going to ignore that too, right?
Wait, what's
Yeah,
that?
we're all going to ignore that because that's all you have to
Wait,
hang
I'm
on.
not
with
going to ignore it. I'm
liberal
asking him to
stuff.
repeat it. Spin
That's
City
all
is just
you have to
retard
hang
babbling
on.
over it, bro. I just asked him to repeat it.
This is
You
the-
are a babbling idiot. Get off the big boy channels and
Based.
go
I
play
know
with
you
your.
are, but what am I?
Spin,
Can Trippy say his claim again?
I was just saying, it says here the Trump DOJ and Senate reports have specifically called out several states for election interference. It was Pennsylvania,
can you
Georgia,
give me an
Michigan,
example?
and Wisconsin.
Can you give me an example?
Georgia, there's your example.
Pennsylvania,
what happened in
Georgia,
Georgia?
Michigan, Wisconsin, like those.
What happened in Georgia?
They're working on more.
What happened in Georgia?
Trippy.
Please keep talking. What happened in
Just-
Georgia that was illegal?
They're showing evidence that there was election interference in Pennsylvania, Georgia, Michigan.
Yeah,
and
to what
Wisconsin.
degree? Did it have any chance of determining the outcome of the election?
We'll
It
see.
could
Well,
have.
because they're going to different
yes,
states right
yes.
now.
Georgia for sure.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're
what
showing,
happened in Georgia then? What happened in Georgia that would have changed the
Look it
outcome
up,
of the
ladies
election?
and
Georgia was decided by like less than 40,000.
While I read this
Oh,
super
amazing.
chat, we can all remember how to talk one at a time on a panel, or at least
Please
even
don't read that.
two at a time.
I agree, Ben.
Was it Wave Philosophy sends in the big $5 and says, was it divine detainment when Spin couldn't lift a 500-pounder on his own?
What?
Oh.
Spin, is that like an ex-girlfriend or something?
I call that arrested development.
So in Georgia specifically, he won by 11,000 votes. Like you're telling, yeah, like that, it could be very easily decided by something very small.
Yeah, is there any evidence that it was?
Yeah, so far it seems like
That's why they listed it as one of the states.
Show me the evidence.
There's the evidence.
Right now,
Here we
we just
go.
said that we're gonna review it later this week.
Oh my God, Gibbs!
Wait, Gibbs, what did you say?
I don't remember exactly what branch of government in Georgia that said that it was 135,000 or 134,000.
The tabulator tapes. That's cute. What do you think?
It's not
What do you
cute.
think that was? What do you think that was?
Oh, well, I'm sure you're going to say that Donald Trump had something to do with that. You have Trump.
No, I think Fulton County. I think Fulton County failed. I think Fulton County failed. But the problem is that you have no idea what you're talking about. So you're just spewing out some shit. It doesn't change the outcome of the election. So let me explain it to you. I'll hold your hand.
Okay, you
What that
said.
was
Wait
is
a
that the
minute.
tabulator tapes. I'm explaining it to you. I would.
You
prefer
don't
that
have
don't
to
interrupt me,
explain
sir.
it.
I
You
prefer
know
you don't
what
interrupt me. I'd like
happened.
to explain what happened. So what happened was that this person failed to sign a tabulator tape, and what the tabulator does is it counts the ballots, and the tabulator tape certifies that the ballots were counted correctly. So all that did, the failure to sign the tabulator tape, was just say that they failed to confirm that the tabulator counted the illegally cast ballots correctly. So what do you do to mitigate that? You recount the ballots, and that's it. Right, so that's not evidence of any sort of illegal voting, right?
There were illegal votes cast.
Wait, where's the evidence of that?
I'll look it up. You
Please
may want
do.
to put that in your notes and put that in your fucking peace pipe and
It
go
is
out
in my notes, big dog. You would know if you read it.
to the protest line.
The
And-
hilarious
Hey,
thing is
look,
that it
wait,
is in my
Maggie,
notes, bro.
Maggie,
You just
Maggie's
can't
right.
read. You just can't read. It is in my notes, little
You're a
bro.
fucking, dude, you're a fucking coward.
True.
What? You're a coward.
True.
You're on a big boy panel with people that give you more pushback than you will ever get on Talk of the Tech.
You just got fucking knowledge gapped on the evidence of fraud
I
that you
did
just
not
got.
get a fucking
You just
knowledge
got knowledge gapped, bro. So do you want to bring up actual evidence of illegal ballots, or
I'm looking it up right now just so I can put it there so I can shut you the fuck up.
is that on your to-do list with reading the one paragraph that I told you to read? How long am I going to be waiting? Like 3 days?
Ben, bring us back up.
God, bro. Hi, Trippy. What's up, big dog?
I did that because like I kept talking with everybody.
It's
So,
okay.
I was like, I don't want to keep doing that. I'm being disrespectful.
I don't know why we're isolated.
Me neither, but it's all right. We can talk about
that's
cheese or
okay.
something.
Yeah, true.
So-
I like cheese.
Cheese is good.
True.
Where?
Truth nuke?
Everybody's coming back in. See, I was.
I also like cheese, especially government cheese. That shit's good as fuck.
Years
That's
and
a lot of
about that entire interaction.
I got a block of government cheese. Anybody want some? It'll last like
Yes.
a year.
Bro, I tell you what, if you get real Mexicans like Tex-Mex and they don't use government cheese like that fucking like thick, goopy kind, like I don't even want it. No, I need the
Kind you can melt with a Zippo.
Was Shaman
Yeah, that's right.
backstage? I see his name back there. Was he backstage?
He is in fact backstage.
Unfortunately.
He made a very good comment backstage about being the detainment. According to since Terry versus Ohio and whatnot, they've made a differentiation saying a detainment is not an arrest, even though when you're detained, you're not free to go, not free to do what you want. But because they haven't taken you in and formally charged you, that's not considered an arrest yet. So that's where all this confusion is coming in, is the way everybody's trying to lump the two things together.
Well, the Trump administration is trying to lump the two things together, and that's why they got shot down in Molina versus DHS. That's the point.
Yeah, I know.
The
I know. I
confusion
saw that.
here is
there.
the
Yeah,
confusion
I'm
that-
not even going to bother with
That
that.
is menacing and plugging our opponents. Reynolds been
Well, allow me to at least read it, even though you don't care.
You're my favorite
one.
Was
Did.
it divine detainment when Spin couldn't lift a 500-pounder on his own?
I did. That was the point.
We never got
Anyway,
to the like. We never
moving
got to
on.
find out if that was about an ex-girlfriend though.
No, Trippy, it
Oh,
wasn't.
Okay. No. Mystery solved, everyone.
Yeah, mystery solved. Anyway, back to you, moron. My
Well, I'm ready.
question,
You find the evidence yet?
to you is: since that
Oh,
comment,
you haven't found the
Rob,
evidence?
I stopped looking because I'm not going to entertain your
that's not shocking.
bullshit. I know the fucking answer.
Base?
Maybe you should do your own research. I'm not gonna
I've
do
done way
City
more research than
running
you
away
have,
from
Big
yet
Dog. I
another
just knowledge
problem.
gapped you on the
Goddamn.
tabulator tapes. You want to come back with another one, or
So,
it's unlocked? Holy shit!
oh, I'm not thumb locked. You sound more nervous than a pregnant nun. So
No,
shut
no,
the
not
fuck up.
fun locked, stun locked.
Oh, no, that's Scumlock up there. Oh yeah, that's your new fucking nickname of the night, Scumlock. There you go.
True.
So,
Holy fuck.
so we have just learned that a detainment does not need probable cause, right?
Yes.
We've all agreed from that at the very beginning, buddy. We all agreed to that.
Oh my
the whole
God,
Let's
time.
not get on this fucking
One at a
merry-go-round once
fucking
again.
time.
Jeez.
Shut the fuck up.
And stop saying the same fucking thing.
No, I'm still trying
I'm
to
still,
get.
I'm still waiting on
this
him reading my
one
notes,
call.
bro. It's one paragraph, and he's trying to talk about probable
I'm still
cause,
wa-
bro.
Why are you
He's
strawmanning me
dedicating
right
more
now?
brain power to
Fucking
coming up with
conversation
new
with someone who
insults
keeps
to
hitting his
use
head
with
into a wall.
coming up with new points. I think you've got your priorities mixed up, Spin City.
Oh,
Maybe
no,
you
I
should
agree, bro. He's got a
log
long
in,
to-do
read.
list.
And oh wait, where'd he go? Shaman's trying to make his way backstage. I don't know what happened. But if he does get backstage, I've got a boot. Go ahead, back to you.
Anyway, so
We move on from this point. There are plenty of other points. This stupid
Immigration
one.
need probable cause or reasonable articulable suspicion to stop them and find out their immigration
Jesus
status.
Christ, is this panel just you going to be asking the same question we've
you
already
Yes,
answered?
it is. If you do not just
Jesus,
ignore
we've
him.
answered that like
Ignore
5
him like
times.
we're
Turn
retarded.
it on,
Yeah.
Let him go down his logic point, because if you don't, then he's not going to get to it. Go ahead.
He's
Wait,
asked
wait,
this
he's already
let
said
me-
no.
times,
He's already said
bro.
the same thing like
Since
5
they're
times.
terrified of it.
It's like,
let
wait,
me
no,
go.
no, he's legit just wasting our time. You've already
Yeah,
Go
you're-
ahead,
you're-
Fred.
Hey, I
Hold
talk
on.
to you because I'm never going to get my fucking point across.
Yeah, Spin. I think it's best we all just
Phantom.
ignore you and move on to
But you
something
just
else.
keep
So
fucking
wait, so
shitting on it, and
okay,
he
so,
does have a
wait,
point
so
to get to.
I think it'd be like pertinent.
You
or
think?
Not
Oh,
even
God.
pertinent. Just like
Oh
more
God, don't
productive
do
to move
that.
on to,
Don't
like,
think.
judicial warrants.
Every time you do that, you weaken the fucking nation, bro.
I think it's best we just move on to like some other point, like the judicial warrants and that Fourth Amendment violation.
You do not need a judicial warrant to stop somebody and ask them if they are legally in this
So when I
country.
say move
We
on
have
to
never been talking about stop, Big Dog. Oh my God. Can we get a
Okay,
counter on how many times we need to delineate the difference between stops and arrests?
Why avoid
Okay,
it?
please?
so
Why
okay, so I'm
avoid
just
it?
going to ignore
If he
everything
says
that's
he
been
has
said.
a valid
Completely
point,
irrelevant
why
to this
avoid it?
conversation.
Hold on. Go
He
ahead.
doesn't
Because he's
have
already
a
made
valid
the point 5 times. I don't need to, this panel isn't dedicated to addressing the same point for 3 hours, bro.
Hold on. I'm trying to
Well, how
hand it
about
over to
just let Sarah
I'm
handle the fucking-
I'm trying to hand it over to Cringy. I wanted to see what he had to say if he wanted to
Yeah, so like we
throw
have
us
another instance of a Fourth Amendment violation. Is like when the Trump administration authorized ICE agents to forcibly enter people's private homes without obtaining a judicial warrant, which is in blatant violation of the Fourth Amendment, expressly violating the current precedent set by Johnson v. U.S. 1948, U.S. v. U.S. 1972, and Pato v. New York.
What about Graham versus Connor?
Hang on, guys. Hang on. What are you doing, reading? What are you, a nerd? God.
I'm playing.
True.
I just thought it'd be
Nerd.
levity, guys, with your stone faces tonight. Jeez.
Nerds.
Listen, I'm having fun.
Dude, I should do that. I should do that as a movie stream.
Also, let's not forget how ICE was choosing its targets while it was enacting those warrants. It was using Palantir surveillance systems that was surveilling all kinds of shit that we never gave them permission to access.
And then they ripped a citizen
Okay,
out of
now-
his house with
yeah,
his underwear
he's-
on, right?
right.
And when his
Yeah,
granddaughter
bro.
tried to give them
Why-
papers, he
okay,
basically
all
said,
right,
that,
so
I don't care
let me
about your
ask this
papers.
question, and
Do we
maybe,
recall
and
that?
maybe you'll understand it. So
Uh-oh,
why
here
should
we
we
go.
not be able to
Ironically,
use
wrong twin, bro.
the technology that the U.S. government, excuse me, or law enforcement,
And if a
has
group of law
available
enforcement
to
use an
them-
app
Shut
that
up!
says you're
Let me
90%
talk.
okay to
Hold
knock your
on,
door down, can
hold
they knock
on.
your fucking door down?
Hold on, let him finish his thought. Go ahead, Spin.
Why should we not let law enforcement or government officials use the technology that is available to them to get the illegal invaders out of our country? Why? Tell
Does
me
that
why.
mean they
Give
can
me
tap
one.
their phone at all times?
Shut
Can they
the fuck.
listen? Can they watch everything you do? Is that fine as long as they get the illegal invaders? Can
They
watch
already do.
24/7?
They
And
already
you're fine with
do.
that? Do you
Go
want to
to a
live in the
red light
panopticon
camera.
just so you can get
Oh
rid of
my
the illegal
God, you're a
invaders?
moron.
No, you're the fucking moron. You haven't
I
made
have
a
by
fucking
no
point
means
all
a
night.
fucking moron.
Okay, so just
I
to
am by no
move- just to
fucking
move things
means a
back on-
moron.
just to
I
move things
am
back on track.
smarter than everybody on this motherfucking panel thinks.
You've really
Trust me.
proven it.
Yeah,
fucking
sure,
sentence.
Really
yeah,
proven it.
Sure did. Sure. Yeah. Let's pretend that's the case.
Invented.
I think we should just, I don't know, like put Spin in a padded cell or something, like his own containment box. Because
Well, you just lock the wheels. He can't go anywhere and be right.
I mean, I don't know if anything can lock the wheels of this dude, bro.
Just indulging him shadowboxing strawman all night is just gonna fucking be stupid the whole fucking time. Let's actually get on to real points and not deal with fucking morons.
yeah, so the real
Well,
point.
MAGA can't really engage in the real points. That's the problem.
Yeah, I mean, if any of the MAGA want to come off of AFK and address the point of the judicial warrants, and
They're still.
That seemed awfully directed at the clown guy. Like I just red, white, and blue clothes. Come on. Now.
yeah, true.
Like in true libtardia fashion, you are ignoring and deflecting my question.
It's
You
been
have been
just
doing
say
it all night.
Spin just say
Answer
something.
the
Sorry.
fucking question
Who's
or
talking right
get
now?
on a real panel.
I can't.
Get
I'm
off
sorry.
the
I'm
big
just
boy
not-
fucking
Hey,
panel.
Cringy, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing great
How's it
today.
going?
There's just some like buzzing, annoying fly around here. It's so annoying.
Yeah, I hear it
You are the
too.
most
Yeah, does
annoying,
anyone else want to have
cringy
like a?
leftist. I cringe every
discussion
time I
about
look
this?
at your ass.
Hold on, I think
I
I can
keep
got-
hearing that buzzing noise.
fucking baller
Someone
beer
needs to
over
fix
here.
their mic.
Guys, it's me.
I'm good.
Shut up, Planks. Don't
my
think out of
bad.
a fucking
My
rock
bad.
ass.
All right. Janielle says an insurrectionist enabling bigot can love our Constitution.
Truth.
That's certainly news
He
to
said
me.
that with the hard O.
You know that went to court too, and Trump wasn't found liable for inciting
Oh, really?
an
Anderson
insurrection
v.
at
Griswold
all.
didn't find him an
No,
insurrectionist?
he was found not guilty.
He was found
Do
not
we
guilty
live
of
in a
what?
democracy or a constitutional republic?
Great
What stopped him
question,
from being
bro.
found
Yes.
guilty was the
Great
fact that he
question.
said,
They're mutually
"Don't go to
exclusive.
January 6th."
I never did get to finish reading the
I apologize.
super chat.
Sorry.
Bigot can love our Constitution. That's certainly news to me. Is tonight's prompt satirical or farcical by any chance? Rinyald, it was your
Hey.
prompt, sir.
I mean, in retrospect, it seems like, asking MAGA to bear the burden of defending their president without moving on to Judge Boasberg or Joe Biden was too big of a hill to climb. So that was my bad. I'll take credit on that. All right. It was my bad. I wasted 3 hours of our time.
Terrible, Rinyald. And Ways Philosophy says Spin City has my 3rd grade reading level. Spin, what say
grade's
you,
not bad.
sir? I think, isn't it like the average reading level 2nd grade, anyways?
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's like
5th grade.
yeah.
He's very modern. He's a modern man.
Okay, lefty morons, answer my question. Do we live in a
God, time is a flat
democracy
circle.
or a constitutional republic?
So
Answer
Spin
the
says
question.
both.
Okay.
The answer is yes.
We live in both.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
number 2.
They're not
It's the
mutually
Constitutional
exclusive.
Republic.
We live in both.
It's
You
the
live in a
Constitutional
democratic republic. You live in a liberal democracy.
Like
you
if
live
we
in a
lived in just a
constitutional republic.
democracy,
Learn what words mean. You fucking
You
mush
may
brain.
live in a liberal hell, but I don't.
I
It's
live in a
Constitutional Republic.
trailer park. Thank you, Spin City.
Pretty easy to see that. It's like you guys think that what? Like you guys think? Can you name me any place where an actual democracy is the only thing that's running the country?
Nope, because direct
Just
democracy.
Oh,
is
it's
the only
going-
thing.
No, because
That
the word
happen anywhere?
democracy is a category. It's not
Wait,
specifically
wait.
talking about direct democracy, the system,
So then
True.
it's not
which
a
we have gone over and over with you fucking idiots.
Wow,
You
how
know
are we
this.
idiots.
So when you have
Democracy is a
trickery
category.
on
We
our
are a
side,
representative
shit.
democracy. We are not a direct
not a
democracy.
government.
Bro,
yeah.
you have
Yeah, there's
when
no-
we have
I don't like
Trippy
the
on our
president.
There's no
side, bro.
democracy that's a government. Yeah, here in the United States.
I'm not
It's
on
a
anybody's side. I'm on my
If
own
you
side.
want a true democracy, go to Canada.
We're in a
You want
constitutional
a
republic.
True.
Period.
They totally have a direct
Don't do
democracy.
it.
Super true.
Put that
Well, I
in the
mean,
commercial.
like,
Tell you
dude,
what,
be more.
Any libtard.
Well,
Any libtard.
even at that,
That's not
Canada.
like you're
If you're not having a good time in Canada, have no fear. Mate is here. They're just beelining people straight to the grave. It's almost pathetic what they've got going on up there.
That's crazy.
So
But yeah, like people are.
I welcome any libtard to contact me, DM me. If you want a one-way fucking ticket out of this country, I will pay for it.
Oh my God, cringy leftist said that there is no that the police cannot enter into homes without a judicial warrant. Is that correct?
I said they cannot forcibly enter into private homes without obtaining a judicial warrant. There are like exigent circumstances in which they can. If they were in hot pursuit, or if somebody was shooting out of the house. But for the matter of this conversation, that doesn't apply.
Versus Montana, the most recent one. Case versus Montana, the most recent.
Can I finish what I was saying or no? Okay,
so
be a little bit more forgiving, Clay.
So, okay,
let him go.
You cannot be forgiving.
Because
it is case law. You were just fucking
in this conversation. When are we talking to you?
Go ahead, cringy. Go ahead, cringy.
That the Trump administration or the policy memo Trump administration issued never specified any of the exigent circumstances. They just said that they could enter a home without obtaining a judicial warrant and said use administrative warrant. So for the sake of this conversation, it just doesn't matter.
But they can.
I want you.
Done at least
considering Johnson,
what is the judicial warrant? I just want to be clear.
Hold on. Let cringy respond.
So considering Johnson v. U.S., U.S. v. U.S., and Beto v. New York that all establish and uphold the decades-long precedent that a neutral judge or magistrate must issue a judicial warrant in order for officers of the law to forcibly enter private homes to conduct searches and seizures, what kind of case precedent are you citing that would allow officers to forcibly
enter? Brigham City v. Stewart. We can go down.
Okay, so let's go for the first case
there. Circumstances where it all comes from.
So the first case there.
Did you want to hear the fucking answer? Or did you want to respond before I
the
fucking
first case
answer?
there. The first case there. Can you just go in depth on that one?
Typical talking over everybody.
Sure. Go ahead, Clay.
Yeah, let me pull it up for you then. All right, case v. Montana.
Hold on. Can I just say this is the quietest I've ever seen Gibbs?
He's muted. That's why.
I'm a bit overshooting. No, I'm chilling. I just listen. I gotta be honest.
Can't argue.
You're not doing our side with no favors right now. This is bad. Like real long. You know, I got nothing to add because listen, I'm gonna be jumping off a sinking ship in a second. Secondly, over here, I'm gonna let Clay go into whatever he's talking about. Whenever we're done with that, yeah, I have all sorts of things I want to say, but y'all seem like y'all were going down a rabbit hole, and I wasn't gonna fucking derail it after we just got done with the other rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, it's all situational.
Fair enough. Go ahead, Clay.
All right. So in case v. Montana, the Supreme Court held that, and this is 2026, held that police may enter a home without a warrant under the emergency aid exception if they have an objectively reasonable basis to believe someone inside needs assistance. Rejecting the requirement for probable cause, the court clarified that this exception rooted in objective standard, which by the way is Graham versus Connor, which I've quoted many times this time, is limited. Excuse me, an objective standard rather than criminal investigation is limited to what is reasonably necessary to address the emergency. Read the full summary at Justia.
Yeah, so I think I already qualified that when I said exigent circumstances, if there was imminent harm to somebody, if the authors think there's going to be imminent harm to somebody inside the home or to themselves, like the person shooting out of the house, that would be a case in which they could enter their home. But the policy memo that the Trump administration issued never specified any of those. They just said officers could enter the house using administrative warrants instead of judicial warrants.
Yeah, just to be
any of those circumstances.
Just to be clear, what that memo said. What that memo said was that it drew a specific delineation between exigent circumstances and what they were doing. So exigent circumstances is not relevant here because they explicitly said that that's not what the case was, right? They argued that they do not need a judicial warrant, but an I-205 arrest warrant could justify them invading private property. That was the argument. So exigent circumstances is not relevant to the case law here. They explicitly draw a delineation between exigent circumstances and an I-205 form. So
comes from exigent circumstances.
What
Every
was the
one of
exigent
these case laws that we're
circumstance?
talking about, Terry versus Ohio, case versus
Well, I don't know
Montana,
why you're
Pennsylvania
talking
versus
about them
Montana.
because that's
Always
not what
going to revolve around exigent
that's not what the Trump administration is citing. They're not citing exigent circumstances. They're just saying I can use an I-205 and that's a stand-in.
But the fact is that they can.
Okay,
so what's
you
gonna be the
think that
case
they
precedent that
can
allows
use
them
an I-205 to enter private property?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, what kind of case precedent allows them to do warrants?
Felonies, they don't need any kind of warrant.
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, can I get a case?
These are felons.
Wait, I'm sorry. Got to get a source for that one, real quick, Chief.
It doesn't. You're making the claim that they
You
said
just made the
that
claim
they
that they don't
can't
need it.
enter
You just
these
made the claim.
places.
Why do you-
Shut the
we all
fuck up,
made the
retard,
claim.
libtard. Me and Renyo's going back and forth.
Hold on.
You made the claim that they can't enter into these homes without a warrant. That is baseless and untrue.
I'm sorry. The claim has always been, and I went into depth with this with Sarah, that they were replacing judicial warrants with I-205 forms, and they were saying that these I-205 forms can stand in as a judicial warrant to go in and arrest illegal immigrants. So can you tell me, is that backed by any case law at all?
Yeah, so essentially they can just basically say it's for a welfare check. I mean, that's really all they got to do. And then when they find somebody in there that they suspect is illegal, I mean, really, if you really wrap your head around
Where's
what
the
police
case law for
actually
that?
do,
That
this
somebody
makes
can just
this
go
makes
into
what
a house
you do
and
as a
that's
libtard
Where's the case
terrible,
law for
because I'm actually further left in this whole scenario than you are. I actually understand what they're fucking doing.
It's your impression that the Fourth Amendment allows any invasion of private property as long as they say it's a welfare check?
No, according to the Supreme Court, your rights have been subverted and handed over to the executive branch.
Okay,
you don't understand this.
The Fourth Amendment is in the executive branch. What's the case law for that? What's the case?
It's the exigent circumstances. It's like
we're not talking about exigent circumstances. Jesus Christ! We're talking about I-205 forms.
Yeah, so
yeah, that's what I'm talking about too.
That's not exigent circumstances. The Lyons memo explicitly says that it's not.
Amount of lawfare, okay, that has happened throughout the last century, okay, to subvert your rights, including, like I mentioned, I brought it up, Terry v. Ohio, Graham versus Connor, this
all
one
irrelevant.
case versus
Clay,
all bit irrelevant.
Clay, are you starting to see what I was saying earlier, Clay? This is kind of my whole issue with what's happening right here. Because when I go and look up,
if you're not going to,
hold on, I haven't said anything. Cringy, listen, I'm worried. Listen, Cringy, I'm wearing more than your entire family's worth right now, just on me. So maybe pipe down. I've been quiet for like 20 minutes. Like I don't want to hear. If I need to hear something from Steve Urkel's like great value version, I'll get it. But that's cool, bro. Papa. Shh. All right, I let you talk. It's my turn now. All right, Clay. This is kind of what I was getting at earlier. Listen, Rinaldi, he's a smart guy. He believes in his cause, and he's got some good debate tactics. What he did with this prompt, and this is the key thing. One of the key. It's a good debate bro tactic right here. What you've done is you made basically a plastic bag defense. He said, "Oh, I hate Trump. Trump hates the Constitution." What he really wants to talk about is how Trump is breaking the Constitution, or how he can change it, or how he's bad these ways. However, he's not saying anything with substance. He doesn't have to prove anything as the affirmative. He just has to be like, "Oh, he hates it." Well, every man in power probably hates it. It's a bold statement. That's like going outside and saying the water's blue or the sky is blue or whatever. I mean, maybe it's green. I don't know. Depends on the kid. Who knows? But the point is that I'm making, like, when you're sitting here doing this. So they're going to argue all these things. They want to argue the details because the devil's in the details. But the reality, every time they've been challenged and he's lost, guess what he's done? He's given it up and done what the Supreme Court says. That's why we have checks and balances. And every president pushes the line. That's what they do. And so whenever they're denying this, they're trying to hyper focus on this. It's just good debate tactics, but it's bad faith a little bit.
Gibbs, aren't there literally hundreds of non-responded to habeas petitions to release people from detention?
I'm sure they are. They go in the process. Like, does anyone get responded to immediately? I mean, it literally is a back.
They've been ruled released, and they're still in ICE detention.
I'm sure that they're eventually going to either get deported or get out. Like, I mean, you're saying they're just going to remain there like perpetuity, like it's going to be the camps or what? Like, oh, the Holocaust to start. Is that what you're telling me, bro?
I'm saying to you that they're not adhering to the judicial orders. Or like with the AEA class, there was a misunderstanding there. You understand that the only reason that those people are not still in CCOT is because there was a prisoner swap. It had nothing to do with the United States.
I listen, that is debatable, first of all. Second of all, when we're sitting here going down this list, when we're going to talk about all these little habeas,
all these details. I'm sorry, I know all these Trump supporters hate details.
Can you point me to a case? Okay, if this was true, what you're saying, and maybe it's partially true, maybe it's not. Let's just grant what you're saying. It still would have to work its way up the court system, right? And then once it's ruled on, hey, by the Supreme Court, because it's a big issue, guess what? Then that's the final say in the land. That's literally how procedural law works. And now if you don't like the way procedure works in law, then hey, I'm sorry. Maybe it's you who doesn't like the Constitution. I'm just saying this is how procedural law has been established and for many, many, many years, since maybe it was Marbury versus Madison. And that's why I brought that up earlier with Bones. It's common practice. This is established case law. Like you're arguing over like process you don't like. It sounds like you hate the Constitution.
Gibbs, I do greatly appreciate your attempt by every means to pivot off of everything that I'm talking about to go back to the grand narrative of me not supporting the Constitution. Where I just gave you an example of the Trump administration doing something blatantly unconstitutional and then doing nothing to remedy it. And the only reason that it was remedied was because of an exchange between two different countries. I understand that the only way that you can engage with the things that I'm saying is by broadly narrativizing and ignoring any of the details that I've introduced. And I applaud that valiant effort, but I please ask you to not divert away from this question about the administrative warrants, because Clay has no idea what the fuck he's talking about, because he just cited exigent circumstances, even though the Lyons memo is explicitly saying that they're not using exigent circumstances. So it's just a classic tracking error. They're using I-205 forms to stand in for judicial reviews.
Straw man.
So I just want to wait.
Way philosophy
Spin
comes
City,
in
by
with a
the
big five. Says if Spin wants to read more proficient, have a dictionary next to you while you read a book. If you can't read the dictionary, shit out of luck. Poor Spin, taking the heat tonight. And Ross Kahn, Clay, would you like to read this one from our darling Ross Kahn with the Big Ten?
Hi, Ross Kahn. So the Supreme Court case, Mincy v. Arizona, 1978, it is a legal interpretation of the amendment creating an exception for exigent circumstances, words in the Fourth Amendment case law. So the first exigent case law is 1966, Schmerber versus California, not Mincy versus Arizona. But yes, I agree that it was used in that case as well. What happens is a precedent is set, and then they set another precedent as to why your rights can be subverted. Just a little mere inconvenience, and that's how they take it away over time. No, I agree that that case law is just another little piece to the puzzle. So thank you.
Okay, so,
Thank you, Clay. Go ahead.
Nothing to do with what we're talking about. But that's
one,
fine.
Admiral Gibbs, for some reason, is somehow saying that Reynolds is both at the same time a very smart person who stands on business and believes in what he believes in, but is also a bad faith debate bro. I don't know how he's like coinciding those two positions in his head. Doesn't really make any sense to me. The second thing I wanted to say was on the judicial warrants point. Reynolds specifically specified that they're in the policy memo. They delineated that they were not referring to exigent circumstances. They were saying that using administrative warrants alone, I-205 forms, they could enter somebody's home with force and conduct searches and seizures, which is in blatant violation, again, to the three cases, the case precedent the Supreme Court has established and upheld over the decades.
Okay, let me ask this. Let me ask this question. To
Spin, hold on. Let me clarify one thing. I did not say it was bad faith. I said it was duplicitous, and I said it was a good tactic. I was respecting the tactic. I'm just calling that out on what it is. There's a difference. Hold on. I know that you're going to sit here and try. What I said was bad faith and then this is just the style of debate that I think is bad faith in general. I don't think he was being bad faith necessarily. Is when we hyper focus on a word and it's not even what it means. Now, what you're about to say here, listen, Chrissy. I don't know why you're coming at me all cattywampus. Last time I was here, you said something racist. Listen, I know that you hate people that make more money than your family and have had a sandwich, but you can calm down. It's okay. If you want, I'll send your family some steaks, and you can maybe
Holy relevant.
Not come so angry. Like, it's okay.
I mean, I would like make you.
The Urkel shot was solid, though.
Wait.
The Urkel shot was solid.
In light of keeping this conversation moving forward, I guess I'll just take that as a non-responsive to anything I said. And again, I think it would be best to respond to the actual point or the substance that's being proposed here. Clay, if you want to respond.
Oh, I didn't know you were talking to me. I thought you were talking to.
No, when I was.
He's zoned out. He's zoned out. This is fine.
Someone tells me Spin City wants to talk.
Circumstances and the warrants.
Cringy, can you teach Spin how to use an Afro
the connection there? I don't disagree that it's not applicable, but it's an abuse that is clear and evident to me. Yes, you can sit there and say, it's not actually applicable to that particular warrant. It's an administrative warrant. Well, that doesn't matter because they're going to abuse it. All I have to do is.
It is in violation of the Constitution.
Well, I mean, define violation, right? Because essentially, we're going to go into court,
my
and I'm going to
God.
say, no, I absolutely had a reason to go in there. It was a felony stop, or it was a it was an administrative matter, right? And then at that point, I'm already in there, right? Fruit of the poisonous tree does not apply.
ICE agents are literally leaving pieces of paper signed by other ICE agents as justification and saying they're judicial warrants to the people that they take away.
And I'm not disagreeing that it's abuse. Look, here's the thing. You
Well, they were-
keep
I don't
thinking
know
that
why
I'm
we're
against
contesting
you.
this then.
I'm not. What I'm telling you is you're not on the mark. That's all I'm telling you.
Okay.
Is trying
You're
to tell
telling me
you
what's
that you're a partisan politician hack, and that this is something that is applied to all of us because both sides have been taking away all your rights for everything they're worth, but that you will excuse your bullshit side and focus on the other side when all of us should be together in saying, if you break the fucking Constitution, we leave you swinging on the front lawn of the fucking White House.
Well, you see, the problem is that you're just making assumptions.
shit right now.
Yeah, you're just
No.
making assumptions
Too
about
bad.
my
Let's- yeah.
integrity. You're just making assumptions about my
I know,
integrity as
keep
an
on
excuse
your
to not
partisanness,
agree.
Evan. Keep on to it. Hold on to it. I'm a good person, even though I'm really a shitbag and support shitbag things. I'm not as bad as the other side, though.
Why
So
are we
much-
just, why are, wait,
I
hold
can
on,
always
wait,
say
I'm
that
reaching
I
out-
voted for Trump.
I'm
I'll be
reaching
able
out
to
on
keep
all
that
of
one
Brad.
to the grave.
I'm reaching out
Other
on
people
Brad.
don't even exist without you.
Hold on,
Holy
hold on.
Spirit.
Go ahead,
Holy
Rin.
shit.
Go ahead, Rin, y'all. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm reaching out at all of Branch. I don't know why we're attacking my integrity, even though you have no reason to. This panel is about Trump, so I'm talking about Trump predominantly. We can have a conversation about Biden at a different time, but I'm just putting out an olive branch. There's no way that we're both going to agree that both sides do it if you guys are doing whatever you can to justify Donald Trump breaking the Constitution. I'm not making a particular claim about Clay or Balderson. I'm saying that we need to litigate both sides first. This is about litigating one side. I don't know why we keep going back to trying to litigate the other side when I'm trying to litigate this side first. Because clearly, like, I appreciate that Clay agrees that this is unconstitutional action. Balderson, I haven't heard you speak enough in order to agree or disagree with that. It seems like there's people in.
Unconstitutional. He hates the Constitution.
Perfect. That's all that I'm seeking to prove here. We can have a conversation about Joe Biden or Barack Obama or fucking William Howard Taft or whoever the fuck we want to have a conversation about. But first, I just want to litigate that right now we're seeing an attack by the current president against our constitutional systems. Does
Don't
anybody
disagree
here
even
with
one
that?
little bit.
Does
Okay.
anybody?
What Clay's trying to point out is
I
that
don't even think you
already that's been subverted.
Yeah,
that,
it was
that these
subverted.
mechanisms have already been put in place, and people let that happen. That
Before
we aren't
litigation of that-
fighting and saying that we aren't fighting and saying, you know what, detention, you don't get to do that shit either. You don't get to just go free willy, be able to start fucking with us because you want to. We need to attack the entire the root cause here.
We can. That's fine. If we perceive a violation of the Constitution, I encourage everybody to fight against perceived violations of the Constitution.
So how do you do that against the court, who actually is the violators?
Right.
It's a different
I
question.
gotta
If
do
you want to do an
this court.
insurrection, then go for it, big dog.
You can
No,
elect
that's not-
Why
judges,
does it always
right?
go back to insurrection? Like, we are the people. We are the ones who are supposed to be able to make these things
Well, I
happen.
mean,
you know what
are you
I'm
going
saying?
to-
Like,
What are you going to do?
Our
Well, the
votes are the
saying
reasons
that
why a
the
lot of
saying
these
that
people are in
Gibbs was
place.
looking for earlier, but was like garbled it like nobody I've ever seen, is occasionally the life tree of liberty must be refreshed with the blood of patriots.
Yeah, I did know that.
Yeah, you were like on
that's
about
the dumb,
water.
easy
I
answer.
don't know. You were like
That's what's going
out
on
with
right
the
now.
baby, in with the bathwater, patriots. I don't know what the fuck you really said.
Yeah,
No,
listen,
that's
the
not-
No, it
He's
may
still
be
wasn't.
funny and not sexy to say, but the real answer is just participation.
That's actually
well,
why
I mean,
I really
like, we can-
wanted to deep dive
Mass
into it.
participation in all levels of government, local, all
Yeah.
the way up.
Yeah, you vote your way out. Vote harder. It's worked so fucking well.
It's not we haven't changed the
Nobody
Constitution
votes.
before.
Well, hold on. Go
That's why
ahead,
I wanted
Rin, y'all.
to go a little deep dive on the those law firms that he's going after, because essentially that's him now attacking not just the people anymore. It's the branch. It's the judicial
They've
branch. that
switched
he's going
names. Thank you,
after.
Ren Yald. How about Clay?
So if that's the case, right
That's fine.
now, at that point, lawfare comes into play. It's every citizen's duty to know the law. actually the police don't have a duty to protect you, which means that your duty to protect yourself is there for you and you alone, meaning that if they violate your rights or somebody doesn't care about the Constitution, because this is, like I said, I do audits and I do government accountability stuff. So when the police violate my rights, what I do is I sue them. Right? I bring that shit to the court, right? It is your duty as an American to bring that shit to the court yourself. And I get it. You're out here doing press as well. It's great. I love that. Keep that work up. But if you see violations, you take it to the court. So if you see these violations of these law firms being shut down, and I get it. Yeah, great. Now what are you going to do? That's my question.
But it's
The
easy
left
to yell
always
about
is
the
the
internet.
victim, Clay. The left is always the victim.
I don't know how
get
the
their
fuck you could
fucking way.
possibly get this narrative out of this, bro. I don't know where. Like, is there a different debate happening in your earbuds?
Were you
I
asleep
told
during the
I did
entire
tell him
age
to
of
make a new
Trump?
panel, so that might be
I
that.
understand
So
what you're saying. Maybe you guys don't, but that's okay.
So, Mr. Leftist, so
Tell me again about the Great Replacement Theory.
true. I think my brain cells are being replaced by like just a lot.
Our friend Jesse Miller from the last gauntlet has made his way back. He's hanging out backstage. If somebody wants to shake up the panel,
You're
I don't know what
popping
happened to
bad,
Sean.
Sarah. Sarah,
Huh?
you're popping bad. You're popping bad.
How about
Plug in your
How
mic.
about now?
Unplug, plug back your mic.
It sounds
Now
good
you're
now.
better. Now you're better.
It cleared itself up.
Yeah, I
You're
think
good.
I think my internet's just been getting weird. But our friend Jesse Miller, who was on the gauntlet just the other night, is back. We didn't scare him off. So if you'd like to shake up the
Yay.
panel, feel free to do the Lord's work and give us a little shake up.
Shoot me, guys. I've been quiet.
I have
Shoot
a
me.
question. So, you're saying that immigrants or illegal invaders they need a judicial warrant. Explain to me what you mean by a judicial warrant.
I mean, it's just simply if you're going to invade.
I
private
wasn't asking
property-
you, Ringworm.
All right, well, maybe address who you're talking to, that big dog. There's a
I
billion
did.
different, there's a
I
billion
did.
different
Just
people
keeps
on the
pulling
left
us
on
back
this
into a
panel,
time
big dog.
I don't want to do the time warp again.
Is there leftists in your little fucking name up there, Ringworm? Shut the fuck up.
Jesus
Let's
Christ,
do
I've
the
never seen
time
Dunning Kruger embodied so well.
I guess I'm being ignored. Okay, Ringworm. I'll ask you the fucking question. Define.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
I bet you it has something to do with the point too.
I'm sure.
We'll get there in 7 to 10 business days.
My mom is using one of her Toasty credits. She says, bring up Jesse Miller for Cringy Lefty. So Cringy, go take your seat backstage and we'll bring Jesse Miller up. Jesse, say hi to my mama. Say hi, Mama Tomato.
Hello, Mama Tomato. How do you do? A pleasure to meet you.
Okay, Ringworm, answer my question.
What was the question?
You didn't even fucking ask it, genius.
You guys don't stop fucking interrupting each other for enough time to actually have a conversation like adults.
Holy
What's the fucking
complaints.
point
Jesus
anyway?
Christ. Shut the
Meanwhile,
fuck
you're,
up.
having
what
a,
the question
meanwhile,
is,
you're
bro.
having a debate over whether it's unconstitutional to do things with illegals who have no rights. They're not covered by the Constitution because they're
objectively
fucking
false.
live here.
Yes, they
That's
are.
objectively false.
No, the fuck they aren't. No, the
Yes,
fuck
there
they
is everyone on the
aren't.
square.
Wait,
Pardon
guys,
me
the
for
host-
just a moment, if you don't mind.
Which, if you're
Hang
illegal
tight.
alien or not, you don't have rights. You don't have
By the
constitutional
power of
rights.
shit,
as an illegal.
Spike, shut the fuck up.
Shut
By the
up, you're-
power of Spike.
Ayatin,
Enjoy
I'll
your
give you the
safety,
credit.
sir.
Ayatin, I'll give you the credit back if you want to, because Mama just used one of her credits. So you have the credit back if you want to use it for something else later. Just DM me or just tag me in the chat. Yeah, Mama beat you to it. She
Hey, I
beat
haven't
you
really
to
been-
it.
I haven't really
Mhm.
been competing.
Jesse, you're
so
gonna
I
need
can-
like 10
you can
more
drop
cigarettes,
me
by the
for,
way.
So-
leftist if you want.
Since I didn't hear what Spin City's question
Well,
was,
I'll
I was just
just
going to
jump. Yeah, I
respond
smoke
to
cigarettes. Is that a
Jesse.
problem?
So, Wong
I
Wing
didn't say
versus
that.
US, 1896. says
I don't give
applying
a
this
fuck
reasoning to the
about that.
Fifth and Sixth
If
Amendments.
you read the
it must be
fucking Constitution
concluded-
itself,
it must be
it literally
concluded-
says
it
it
must
right
be
in there, plain
concluded that
fucking
all
English.
persons within the territory of the United States are
So
entitled.
you think anybody who sneaks in this
to the
fucking country is
protection
covered by the
guaranteed by those
Constitution? You got your
amendments,
head up your ass,
and
you stupid fucking cartoon.
and that even aliens shall not be held to answer for capital or
Give me a
otherwise
fucking
infamous
break.
crime unless on a precedence of
I can't hear
indictment
him.
by a grand jury. Thank you. So do we agree that they do actually get due process or no?
Can't hear him.
You can't hear?
Can't hear you.
Go out and come back
MAGA
in.
Mobile, bro. MAGA Mobile.
Give him just a second. It happens with StreamYard. For some reason, for our cell phone users, they always have the worst. I think one thing for sure y'all need to get, if you're using a cell phone and you want to jump on panel, be mindful. There is a StreamYard app. It works wonders. And it's way better for the creators and everything. Okay, he's back in. There you go.
Amazing. Okay. So we
All right, now
agree
go on
that
with your
Supreme-
horse shit about how illegal aliens have rights for some reason.
Well, Wong Wing versus the United States in
Wang
1896 ruled
versus
that.
the United States.
JG versus
Well,
JGG
look,
versus Trump in
let me put it to
2025
you like
ruled
this,
that.
kiddo. Okay, look.
Uh-huh.
By your logic, anybody, a Frenchman, could walk in here now. He has rights under the Constitution. No horse
Due process
shit.
rights. Due process
Look,
rights. Yeah.
look.
Anybody in the jurisdiction.
You don't pay fucking taxes in this fucking country. You're not one of us. If you don't have a fucking social security, you're not one of us.
5-year-olds not get due process rights.
You're a real fucking commie cocksucker.
You're a real retard. Can you tell me if 2-year-olds get?
Don't you dare
due process
fucking call
rights?
me a retard, you little fucking faggot. I will slap the fucking shit.
Can you tell us?
Oh no!
Oops, my bad.
No!
My bad, bro.
Disavow!
Classic.
Disavow!
My bad, bro.
Disavow! We can't say that
Cortisol
word,
vaccine.
Jesse.
Bad
We
words.
can't say that word. I'm gonna leave you
Jesse.
back there. I'm gonna leave you back there for a while, Jesse. That's really bad.
Sorry,
We can't
that was
use.
all Spike.
Yeah, we can't
Conservatives are
use
sending
those
their best.
words.
Ring one.
One word.
Please,
Bad,
please, can I ask
bad.
Hit that refresh button, boys.
a question, Sarah?
What's that?
All
Sarah,
right,
may
y'all
I
have a good one.
please answer or ask a fucking question?
I'm ready, Spin
Yeah.
City.
Who left?
Give me your definition of
Oh,
a judicial warrant.
A warrant signed by a
we are
neutral,
caught in the
detached
time loop
magistrate.
again.
Okay, so let me connect the dots here. So what
I don't trust you to do that.
your
But go for
side
it.
of the what your side of the owl wants is due process, correct?
If that's something that only the left wants now, then yeah, I guess so.
Well, I think we all want due process, right?
I'm not certain about that, but yeah, I would hope so.
Of course you wouldn't be. So the real thing here is, so ICE, let's use an analogy. Let's use an
Perfect.
analogy.
Yeah, let's use an analogy.
I like using
Here we go.
analogies.
Hey, Spin
Uh-huh.
City.
Shut the fuck up, Bones. So I'm an
nuts.
illegal invader that has
Yeah.
come into this country without permission,
Mm-hmm.
and ICE stops me,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't produce documents,
Yeah.
right? Or I cannot prove that I'm a United States citizen.
Mm-hmm.
So what you are alluding to, or what you're trying to say is, wait a minute, you know what? I need a warrant, so we'll be
Nope.
back in 30 minutes. We'll get our warrant.
It's just another
We're
tracking
gonna
error.
leave you alone.
We absolve you, my child.
Listen, Spin City, I would advise you, if you want to debate me next time, I'd actually advise you actually listening to the words that I say instead of the words that you're perceiving and just picking up for me, because I didn't say that. Nobody said that. Nobody said that. So it's okay. It's perfect. We're good.
I never said that you said it. It's an example. It's just
okay.
it's just like on your side of the aisle, a boy can be a girl and a girl can be a boy.
True. Holy shit. I was wondering. I had my bingo sheet. I was wondering when trans stuff would come
Pulled
up.
out the Trump card.
Holy shit. Yeah, I was wondering. Do you guys cannot stop thinking
he
about girl
nailed us,
penis for
guys.
long enough to go through like what 3 hours of talking about one subject? I'm like, I just have to bring up the girl penis.
Letting me answer the question.
Girl penis.
Girl penis.
Ah,
Yeah,
well,
I'm
speaking
I'm
of girl
questioning whether you
penis,
have a penis or not.
speaking of girl penis, I got the biggest dick of all y'all bitches. All right, we got 20 minutes to finish that goal. Right now, we are sitting at 2 out of 10. Effigy, tell them what the fuck they need to do. We're not done yet. I've got Non-Fawn hanging backstage. I've got a secret person coming on later. Super awesome. We're not done yet. Tell them, Effigy.
Look, for the love of all fucking sanity, we have to pull ourselves out of this black hole of stupid, and to do that we need more time, because the gravitational pull of the sheer density of the stupid, it's holding us in place and we can't escape, and we're caught in the time loop, and we need more time, and the only way we get more time is if you give money. So give money, because if we have to end on this stupid shit, I'm gonna put my fucking fist through a wall.
We started on this shit. Of course we're gonna end on this shit.
Oh, goodness. Clay, tell them, Baldy.
We are starting a new fund. It is called the Rob Noor Rug Fund. We absolutely need to raise money here. You guys are the only source of that raising of funds that I could ever come. I mean, even if you don't want to do it, I know that you guys don't want to do it. Fuck that. You know what? I'm going back on my word. We're not doing that shit. Just donate your money to Sarah. It's necessary. We're not done yet. Go.
Go.
Hey, Sarah, muted the stream together on Twitch, by the way.
Huh?
Mute in the box that does the stream together, where it's like that box. Mute in there, by the way, because you're like echoing a little bit. Not on here, but on the Twitch side.
It like closed out. It ended.
Oh, okay. I'll resend it to you. All right, no problem.
Yeah. Cringy leftist, tell them you're not done playing yet.
Give money to Sarah? I don't know, bro.
True.
Donate?
Aren't you having fun, Cringy?
I am having fun because I'm here.
This
for
is
you.
the
I'm here
most
for you.
fun you've had
And
since
everything.
daycare.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
We are for Neil. That's for Neil tier.
Your mic is so
Wow.
quiet, bro. I'm so sorry. I can't even hear the glaze.
My mic. My
No,
mic.
All right. Okay. Bones, where's Mr. Scissors at? Or Spike?
Spike is here, so Spike is imploring y'all. Not even that, he's demanding y'all that it is your divine duty to vote with your dollar. Vote either people off the panel, vote them on the panel. Either way, throw some money at Sarah, or else this shit ends and we'll all be very angry and Spike will punish us all, okay? Save us from eternal damnation. Spend money for Spike and for Sarah.
Do it for Spike. Joe, what say you? All you gotta do is laugh.
Classic.
That was fucking spin. That was spin.
I've been waiting for you all night.
This was the gay romance I was waiting for right here.
Yeah, dude, who got it was like 5 minutes too early.
I consider that a win for Joe. Just that's all he has to do is laugh. Gibbs, preach
No,
Gibbs.
I'm not done. I had something to say, man. It's my shit selfish. If you haven't noticed that, I'm not asking money for Sarah. I'm asking money for Joe every fucking time. So again, do me a favor. I've been hanging out and whoring on other panels. I haven't heard one fucking word. Not one word of what y'all talking about. I need y'all to extend it so I can get in on the conversation. I just got here. So, yes. Please donate to Sarah.
Bro, did you just fucking admit you were a hoe?
I won the award the first year it came out. The Title War Awards, niggas named after me.
That's
Yeah.
Oh, it's my turn now? Oh, okay. Listen, folks, if you like the content, we don't do this for free. It's called infotainment, and I know y'all are entertained. Like, I know I am. Make sure you open up the pocketbooks and give to Santa so it continues. And really give to all your streamers, because, you know, we don't grift all the time. But when we do, we need you to give us your money, right? Fucking me out. That's all I got.
Yes. Rinyal, this is your night. You're not done yet, sir. Tell them.
Give Sarah, the Raging Tomato, money for having on as good of debaters as me, all right? She wouldn't be able to have people like me on if she wasn't getting the kind of money that she did in order to put up with the bullshit that we've been putting up with tonight. So give Sarah the amount of money that is required to keep this going. And then if you have any extra bones, all right, I'm here. I did a lot. All right, listen, I'll take some money.
Wait, you just sound like you want to debate. How did he do? He just sound like he on the fucking spectrum somewhere. He killed somebody just now. How did he do?
He do
well. Tick. That's all he can get. That's the only platform he can find any competition on.
Sure shit not finding it here.
There we go. There's my answer.
Mr. Balderson, what wonderful, amazing thing might happen? Don't die.
What you guys don't know is some of the elaborate entertainments that we have tried to devise for you. And this is going to fund a cocktail of testosterone and steroids. We're going to inject both cringy leftists in Ringwald with this, and then we're putting them in a Thunderdome where Clay and Spin will go against them, with Spin riding Clay's shoulders. One man leaves. It's glorious.
Glorious. All right, Spin. What say you, Wheels? Hot Wheels.
Listen. I really want the shrimp protector to come up. Let's protect the shrimp. Oh my god, what a fucking moron. I hope he puts his fucking shrimp costume on. That would be fucking perfect. But the only way you're going to see that is if you donate that money.
Donate some freaking money.
That's a truth nuke right there.
For the record, I also want to see the shrimp costume again.
The first smart thing Space City said.
Backstage, I've got Non-Fon, Smart Scott, and Dead Souls. I just need a quick cam up back there from you. Mama Tomato has decided to utilize another credit because she wants to know who the super secret guest Smart Scott is. So she's booting cringy leftist again. You're going to
I just say again.
bringing up our super smart Scott. Welcome to the panel, super smart Scott. All right, and backstage I've got Non-Fon, cringy leftist, and Dead Souls. You still got to do a quick cam up for me. All right, we are still not at our goal, and you have 11 minutes left. Don't let the party end now. We've still got way more in bonus if Non-Fon gets a shrimp suit on. That'd be cool.
True.
All right.
Hey, Wardman, no, it's not live. It's all fucking AI. Shut up, dumbass.
True.
You're not allowed to call other people dumbass.
I would call you worse, Effigy. Shut up.
Well, I think the worst insult anyone could call me would be Spin City. So, I mean,
Can you hear
if you
me
want to
over
run
here?
by that, go for it.
Guy that drinks wine out of a rocks glass. That shows
yes.
how really fucking smart you really are. Shut up.
I know.
Hold
I'm
on,
so
hold
good.
on. I think Smart Scott's trying to talk back here. Go ahead, Smart Scott.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
I don't understand what the argument is, because obviously civil liberties being thrown into the surveillance power and the censorship,
Holy shit, the smartest MAGA voter. We did it. We found it.
At the same time, we're getting constitutional
Nice
limits.
V.
And
I would
public health- public health is on the
Would you like
train.
an apple pie with that?
But then what happened is when Trump started to grab the illegal immigrants, I
Praise
went from
be,
mopping
Mike.
floors to being a food technician at Burger King. So I think we're gonna get promotion.
We're good
Praise
with
be,
this thing. I wear a
He's
paper hat.
predicted
Would you
this.
like an apple pie with
The
that?
guy at the top left spin, you and I both disabled while you make fun of me.
Hello, paper hat.
Just because I don't have a hat on right now doesn't mean I'm not smart.
I've got a hat on, and I'm pretty
That
smart.
just proves that dumb people can wear hats too.
Oh, well, you just said you were disabled, so am I.
Well, then why you make fun of me? I'm trying to explain why the bypassing of traditional constitutional limits like security, public health, and misinformation takes away our judicial freedoms.
Nobody can understand you, moron.
That's your argument? So your argument to make fun of retarded people?
Did I call you a retard yet?
I
Give
don't
me
know, I'm
5
waiting
minutes,
for you
I
to
may.
use English. You're trying to make fun of
Give me
retarded
5
people.
minutes, I may.
You're making fun of retarded people.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Get some big girl panties on. You know, you might put a G-string straight up your ass. That might work for you.
So are you going to defend my statement?
Defend what statement? I haven't heard you make a logical one yet.
Well, I'm going to repeat it for the third time. Maybe you should stand up and listen. I said the
oh,
civil
okay,
liberties in the United States are being eroded through expansive surveillance power, and all you're doing is pretending to be retarded, but
I work
meanwhile
at
don't
Burger
have to
King.
pretend.
I wear a paper hat. Would you like an apple pie with that?
You know, in my school, there was a guy named Jim, and he was definitely dumb and super retarded, and you seem to be like his older brother.
Oh, my older brother.
No, you are the older brother of Jim.
Oh, let me argue with him instead of you, paper hat.
We called him Dumb Jim.
Ding burger done. Ding burger
Dumb,
done.
stupid fuck
Ding
Jim.
burger done. Ding burger done. I'm done with this
You
dumbass.
like to touch his pee-pee in the hallway. Like
Sarah,
you.
I'm done with this dumbass.
You like to touch your pee-pee in the hallway.
I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Listen, I haven't seen anything like that. in
Pete's
years.
MAGA.
Continues his streak running from
Yes,
debates.
I remember something.
Hey, hats off. That was the greatest shit I've ever heard in my life. Fucking Spin was speechless. It was great.
Retard doesn't know how to debate civil liberties.
You get to say Spin got beat by a retard.
No,
you
I'm
know,
not
he
retarded.
get-
Hey, you can't call me
my
retarded.
bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. I wasn't thinking.
Oh my.
I'll let you want me to use the N-word on you.
Wait. Smart Scott. Wait. Hold on. Smart Scott, I give you the pass, okay? I give you this. I
gotta
give
know,
you
are
the
those chicken fries?
retard pass.
Wait, do I get the R pass?
Dude, it's amazing. This guy gets
You know,
like
Joker, I'll give it to you,
gold
too.
star.
No. Mentally
he managed
impaired.
fucking
I should have
fucking
spoke right the first time.
and Finn at the same time. Like this dude's a fucking master.
I may be mentally impaired, but I'm not retarded like the guy Spin City News.
Fuck
Ding,
yeah,
fries are
man, I
done.
love
Ding,
this
fries are
man.
done.
There's a
I
difference
love
between
this
being
man.
mentally impaired because came out of my mama's vagina too fast and being completely stupid. Two different things.
Did you fall on the floor?
Spin. Waste Philosophy said Scott one-upped on that one, Spin.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Pobrecito, you poor thing.
Hey, let me ask you something. What are your civil liberties?
Liberties.
I'm glad you asked about that. My entire argument, which I'll repeat for the fourth time since you don't want to answer, is maybe someone
I
else.
don't understand gibberish. Please let me
Our civil liberties in the United States are being eroded through expansion of surveillance powers, censorship, pressures on speech, and government and corporations, and obviously normalization of emergency authority is a pressure on all of our rights. But you seem not to understand the argument.
I slowed down for a second. Then I thought he was doing a question to me.
Low key spitting, bro. Low key spitting.
I slowed down for a second. I thought he was doing a question to me. You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
And anybody who don't agree with that is a fucking communist.
True.
Holy shit.
I still think.
Hey,
What the fuck is this?
Or therefore,
Spin said he's a
I still ain't
communist.
sure to
What
say
the
the.
fuck?
I'm not sure this ain't a troll yet, man. I can't go all in yet on your philosophies and shit. I still think
that
you
wasn't
trolling me,
philosophy.
man.
That was
What
basic
horseshoe
American
theory
civil
Spin
liberties.
said he went from MAGA to MAGA communist in one night. Holy fuck.
It's impressive.
Speaking of holy fuck, speaking of holy fuck, we only have 5 more minutes left on that dono goal, and you're currently sitting right now at 3 out of 10. Don't make everyone cry. We don't want to leave yet. We're having way too much fun. All you need is 7 more to hit that dono goal, and we can continue this party.
I need a rug.
Woohoo. So how would President Trump taking away my rights?
Has Trump taken away your rights? I think that was the question.
Wait, who?
Wait.
Is it Trump or is it the court?
I don't even know what to
It's
say.
me
bro.
get the
I don't think anyone wants to answer your question because they're going to have to repeat it 5 times.
Well, they don't
I was hoping one of these. I was hoping someone would stand up and speak up something good about Trump. I was trying to leave an opening for someone to talk about how great Trump is.
How is Trump taking away my rights?
Oh, 2 things pop in my head. No Republican. Nobody want to kiss. No. All right.
Well,
Come on. I don't want to do this shit.
One way is I don't want to have to put on the yarmulke.
Nobody wants to jump on this.
Oh, God. Fucking killing it right there. What?
This guy is wearing his Trump yarmulke.
Oh, man. Too late for the other custom.
3 more minutes, ladies and gentlemen. You still got 7
Lock in,
more
guys.
goals to hit. Oh my goodness.
When I got promoted to food technician 2 months ago, my manager
See,
came in
I'm
and
not
said,
buying none of this.
I'm in Burger King.
Don't believe it. I don't want to laugh at him. Y'all act like he's serious. Girl, do I gotta take him serious?
I don't. Okay. That's how you feel about me, sir. I can't try to convince you otherwise.
Wow. Wow. 2 more minutes. Don't end it now, folks. We still got non-fun. We still got non-fun hanging out backstage. We got cringy leftists. We got some dead souls waiting to get up here. Feel free to shake up the panel. I'll be right back on Tinkling.
So, like I was saying, I got promoted to food technician 2 months ago, and my manager told me that he had someone coming in to inspect my job, and the guy came in, but he was wearing a wig, and I thought it was a guy, but he told me.
Oh, she's not trolling, man. He trolling.
And then when I found out he had a beard on his face, he looked just like this guy to the top left spin.
You
tried
guys
to
remember
touch my
Candyman from In Living Color? That's who he said.
He tried to touch my penis twice.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck.
What the fuck?
I don't know, right? Oh,
Remember when
man.
this conversation was about immigration?
Y'all thought I was wilding.
Time you were in Memphis, Tennessee,
Yeah, Gibbs. Yeah, we've.
You thought I was wilding,
I think I won this topic.
I just have one last question, sir. Spin the news. When was the last time you were in Burger King in Memphis, Tennessee?
What the fuck?
Is this fucking Harlan Williams or something?
This
Fucking brilliant.
This is what I imagine like the Craigslist personals would be if this was like a debate.
Back to civil liberties.
I think we all lost here.
when Bush made Rule 355 and switched to the Patriot Act, 20 years later, Patriot Act pointed at American patriots.
Patty Boy Act.
True, Truth Nuke, true.
So why the guy on the top left wearing the Trump yarmulke talking about Trump for us?
Great question. That's a great question.
This dude actually buy it. I would actually buy it. That'd be hilarious.
Yes, man. Tell them how proud you are of your fucking hat, bro.
No joke. I would buy it just to troll people. Like, yeah, I got the Trump yarmulke. That'd be so funny.
You should make one.
I'm going to.
Wait. There gotta be other Trumpers up here where the debate was around Trump. Some of them Trump cats speak up now.
They spoke up enough. They stepped up to the flame. They couldn't take it. They stepped
They
up.
got crushed. Effigy up there probably crushed somebody.
Smart Scott is MAGA's strongest soldier.
Dude, I just figured out who the fuck you look like. Fucking Harry Potter. Why don't you get
All right, listen.
I feel like that's a compliment, though. Like,
Listen.
Daniel Radcliffe.
Here's the deal. Because you didn't hit the goal, we've got officially a hit it or quit it. One red dono will save the show, but you only have 15 minutes to get it in.
That's what she said.
Spin. Tell them, save the show. Who's going to be our hero, Spin?
I want to wear my Trump yarmulke. You have to bring the shrimp fucker up. Please
Is
help.
it just me or did this guy sound retarded?
Yes, dude.
Oh my god, the timing.
Ben.
Tell them we're not ready to go home. They got 15 minutes.
I gotta tell you, if you're not gonna have an intelligent debate, and there certainly was none to be fucking had, then at least some good comedy. And I don't know if this isn't a fucking sneak in professional. Are you Harlan Williams? Like, you're killing it over here. Oh my god! I want to keep on with this. This guy is just mogging people. Who doesn't want to see this?
Ding, burger done.
I think Sarah brought in a ringer.
I think they make. Hold on.
It's a big secret, but for one big $100 dono, Smart Scott will reveal himself, right, Smart Scott?
My name is. My mom told me not to tell her my full name, but my name is Scott Walton, and I live in 1476 Alibu Avenue in Memphis,
Maybe you need to
Tennessee.
go put your dick in the deep fryer.
At least I'm the only one who definitely got pussy in my life. You never did.
We are 100% not done, but we need a $100 red fat dono goal completed, and they have less than 15 minutes to do. Tell them.
Guys, you have less than 15 minutes if you didn't hear it the first time. Less than 15 minutes.
If you bring $100 donation, I'll explain how this guy Spin News likes to draw a mustache on his left hand when he jerks himself off.
Smart Scott.
I'll show you how it's done.
Would you
I'll
like
show
to
you how he does it.
No show and tell here.
Oh, goodness. Tell them, Smart Scott. What do they need to do?
At least when I masturbate, I think about women.
What the fuck? Joe, we're down to our last final hurrah. It's hit it or quit it.
All right, now I'm having fun. It's still about me, but now I'm having fun. Please extend my fun. Somebody hit that $100 dono for Sarah, please.
Babysitter fee for spin. Bones.
Spike is very angry, and he's forcing me to shill in a different way. So I'm gonna instead make a metaphor to Shadow of the Colossus here. You guys have a big goal to find. Okay, you have like a really tall sword. Okay, you have to climb your way up to the fucking donate button.
Shut up.
Type in that $100 and then smite the damn beast by pressing the donate.
Get a clip. Get a clip of Shadow of the Colossus, Sarah. Get a clip. Get a clip. Hold on, I'm gonna send you a clip. Damn it.
All right.
Listen, y'all are gonna take me at my word, right?
All right, that is real. I'm not gonna send you a clip, but it's cold.
All right.
Listen, y'all are gonna value my opinion and my word, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. I want y'all to believe me right now. There is nothing better in the Tomatosphere than what's happening right here on this panel. This is epic level shit that you're not gonna see ever again. Someone bring out that money real fast. Dear Lord, this please. I got some theories on who this is, and I hope I'm right. I don't know if my theories are gonna like. This is the best shit on it right now, guys. Make sure y'all donate, or like I don't know. I'm gonna be real sad. Real sad.
Oh, I know it. That guy's got a very, very, very nice outfit on.
Thank you.
That's where I feel like I missed fucking the night.
I think you might want him to touch your pee-pee.
We got you, brother.
I thought I was the only mentally incapable person here, but this guy's really dumb.
Oh no, Clay. What have you got for us?
Oh my god. All I wanted to do was find a solo cup and a piss burner and drink it. And anyway, can Smart Scott help me out? I need the biggest order of piss in a cup. And if anybody has a problem with that, I don't care.
That's not on the menu.
Oh, Lord.
Scott says not on the menu. He work at Burger King. He says not on the menu.
And finally to you, Effigy, our last and final hope. Tell them, Effigy. Tell them.
It's too late for us. We've fallen deep into the black hole.
Right.
We're never going to escape now. The show has turned into retarded Masked Singer. And now we all need to know. Now we all need to know. So you have to give the money, otherwise we'll never know.
All right.
Mel Gibbs.
You guys can continue with the fun, but we only have 8 more minutes left to continue with the fun.
Red show your cup. I fill you up. Let's have a party.
Man, Smart Scott's starting to sound like Spin Scott.
Right?
No, I think.
Good theory. Good theory.
I think this guy up on the top left.
I think the guy up on the
He's
right.
trying to sound smart, so he's trying to talk like me.
No, I think he's very good at it.
Because I heard his argument the whole night. He sounds stupid, so now he's trying to sound smart. Not working.
Can we get Mel Brooks on the panel next? We need to hear that old ass fucking speak.
He is the only good Jew.
That is true. Hey, he's about to turn 100 this year.
How about Howard Stern? Stern?
No,
He's
he's not Mel Brooks, okay? He's no Mel
he,
Brooks.
he would not belong in the bottom of Mel Brooks's shoe.
Oh.
I know, if we're talking about civil liberties, all about civil liberties, because if you talk about the little hat people and the Republican or Democrat president, we're going to go to jail either way.
Very good. He's right. You talk about that's all these news stations. There's your answer to your question. All these news stations, all these reporters just getting crushed.
You can call you the N-word, F-word.
Your hockey helmet. You might not make the windows.
So you have something to say?
Oh, you want me to repeat
Just
it?
shut your mouth. Just shut up.
What's the matter? You getting a little pissed off because you wear a hockey hat?
Hey, you gotta stop
And you lick the
masturbating on
windows
the
when you're a
show.
little baby? Oh, you getting a little pissed off?
It sounds like someone's really upset.
Not really. I'm having a good time over here.
Okay, back
It's so awkward. Help me. Help.
You got
Yo,
So are we?
So yeah, I do want to like maybe so like let me ask this. Okay, so other than immigration, what's another way y'all are saying it? We talk about immigration. Let's maybe rotate back to the topic. What's a different way y'all hate you're saying that he's coming at the Constitution cattywampus? I like maybe if we could. Yeah, this has been fun.
Terminate it.
I missed this dude all night long. Talk some more, bro.
Oh, who? You? Me? What?
You?
What are y'all?
Yes,
me.
Gibbs, right?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Sorry. What about me?
What were you saying? What were you just saying, please?
I was asking what y'all. So like, I know Rin y'all here, and I know Bones there, and they think Trump is coming cattywampus at the Constitution. What's other than immigration? What's a different way? Real cattywampus. What's a different way he's coming sideways at it?
I think perhaps it was the most
powers
cattywampus
of the other branches.
Yeah, I think perhaps it was the most cattywampus what he called to terminate the Constitution. That was perhaps, I don't know if I could think of a more cattywampus thing at the Constitution than calling to terminate it.
Don't make me Google cattywampus, damn it.
It just means coming sideways, coming all bad, like, you know.
Whoever used the word cattywampus.
Donald Trump stance independently.
It's a fun word. Why not?
Hate the
You should rotate it.
Constitution, and that is
I'm
instantiated
not
by
saying with
spite.
Harry Potter. If Harry Potter said cattywampus, it's okay.
This isn't the Ringer 2 auditioning panel, Scott.
Wait a minute. The tooth got up here. You gotta verify.
You're supposed to say, when the fuck did we get ice cream?
I've never seen it's rated R, and I've not seen that movie.
Oh, makes sense. Totally logical.
It's rated R.
Just rated R.
My mom say I may give bad ideas if I watch this one.
Living on your mama titty.
Waves Philosophy says if Smart Scott needed a Las Vegas wedding with his girlfriend, Reverend Gibbs got you. What say you, Reverend Gibbs?
Muted. I say that I'm wearing pink and white just specifically to perform such ceremonies.
I have all sorts of attire for your informal ceremonies. Don't you worry, brothers and sisters. Just as long, and we'll do a real cheap like. You know, Papa Gibbs likes to go to the weddings of all these people that are his brothers and sisters.
Thank you so much. Maybe you can say a prayer for me to find a girl, then I can get married to her.
Well, I mean, it seems like there's another girl.
We can't find you a girl until somebody hits the dono goal.
Hey,
we
did you
have
not
3 minutes.
Wait, did you not, Scott? Did you not like that woman with the beard that was touching you, that was working with you?
I told you that was not a woman. That was a guy in a dress.
Why you gotta be so picky, bro? We can't find you a guy, a nice guy.
I'm not getting like the guy who looked like Harry Potter.
Go to Portland, Oregon.
I wasn't talking.
You may listen.
I'm joking.
You may have to, bend a little bit on the girl part.
I think he's asking for a friend.
Thank you, Spin. That's the joke.
That guy, dumb.
At least he's not asking the same question we answered 5 times. At least
I renew my question. Answer the question, libtard.
Damn it.
Oh, no, not again.
Harry, don't take it personally. Run circles
Reniel,
around the
why
guy.
would you do
He's
this?
got even less brain
is
power
torture.
than me, and I'm literally retarded.
Hey, watch your mouth.
Is this a truth, Nuke?
Whatever he says, it's a
You're
fucking
mentally
truth.
disabled.
I'm not allowed to drive a vehicle.
Mentally challenged.
That's
You gotta
probably a
mentally
good thing.
challenged. You gotta think highly of yourself.
But neither are you, dummy.
Listen, my brain is quickly losing brain cells right now.
Excuse me. Just because I have 4 wheels in my house, I can still drive a vehicle. Sorry, you lost that one.
No, I can drive.
Your wheelchair doesn't
Yeah,
count.
I can drive.
I thought it was.
Technically, you're always driving a vehicle, right?
I thought it was.
60 seconds. I need a hero.
Holy fuck.
I need a hero. Who wants to be my hero? I'm not done
Holding
yet.
out
You want
for
to
a
keep
hero
playing?
to the end of the night.
I was hearing it in my head. Everybody was hearing it.
And I'll make sure you get a surprise.
I need a hero.
I can give you
I'm holding out for a hero. Larger than mine.
30 seconds.
Can you give me a gift card to the Burger King?
It's coming to the end.
That's a nice song.
I've never seen this fucking show.
The black hole. Spike is very angry with all of you.
20, 19, 18,
Spike is a
17,
vengeful god. Remember this. He will cut up your sheets in your sleep. Okay, he will do it. Okay.
12, 11,
It's not 2027 yet.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2,
No.
1.
This video was somewhat informative. That's all I got for today. Until next time, see ya.
Okay, I've been told someone hit it. Hold on.
Rocky hit it. He's saying he sent you. Check your other applications.
I'll go to the restroom real quick. We'll figure it out.
What?
There was a notification that popped up that said it.
Rocky, where'd you send it?
Wait, should I not be streaming this? Am I good?
No, you're good. You're good. We're still live.
Just making sure.
I mean, that it's debatable on the whether you should or not.
Yeah. How do you ground your claims? That's the real question.
True. All of my claims are instantiated by the ontologically necessary and primary being Spike. And Spike almost tried to stab me.
All I'm seeing is that he wrote in $100.
That's what I saw, Sarah. I didn't see that it was hit.
I thought he was saying he sent 100. You fooled us, Rocky.
We got fucking bamboozled.
The last thing Rock Shepherd said was $100.
Yeah.
And I'm
They
going to
put it numerous times in the chat while the end thing was playing.
Yeah, I think he was alluding to somebody needs to hit the goal.
I thought he was going to come up and tell us how Lucifer is running everything.
True.
To do it.
I don't see anything. All
Sarah.
right, well, we're closing out. Fuck it.
Sarah, can I make a suggestion?
Huh?
Can you give it another 10 minutes and just go to members only like you did the one night?
Nope.
Okay.
This video was somewhat informative. That's all I got for today. Until next time, see ya.